All right, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? What up, Libris? What up, Shadzar? How's it going, guys? I saw Libris' face on my Twitter feed.
Oh boy.
What a handsome guy.
I'm totally not going to Twitter to look at it right now.
Should.
Does it make me weird that I want to know what people look like
No.
once I've
Yeah, it
known them
makes
for a
you
while?
completely weird, and you should feel ashamed about it.
Like, it makes me feel like a creeper.
You are a creeper.
Just remember that if you ever meet somebody who you've talked to before and they look exactly how you pictured, they're already dead.
What?
What up, Sam?
It's from a movie,
Oh.
from a
Hi,
really good
Nikki.
movie called John Dies at the End. You should watch it. It's on Netflix. Everybody should watch it. Except,
Everybody
not
should
right
watch
now
that.
because we're doing this whole D&D thing. So wait a couple hours, then go watch it.
I read that book years ago, and I was like, "That was the best book I've ever read." I've read it like 4 more
Yeah.
times, and then they came out with the movie, and I was like,
I never
They
did a good
job with it.
actually read the book, but I watched the movie. I'm like, this is me. This dude is me. Oh my god.
What book
they
is it?
didn't mess up. It's called John Dies at the End. They didn't mess up the movie. The movie is very true to the book. Like, they didn't really like leave out a ton of stuff. Every like big key point that was in the book is in the movie. They just touch on it a little faster, obviously.
Cool. So, floor's yours, Trip. Take it away.
What do you guys remember? Yay, remembering. Because Ammo missed the ending.
I remember asking,
Good
are we the
stuff.
baddies?
Yep. We went down to go up. And now the world's all fucked.
And I think it's our own fault.
Yeah, probably.
I think we're the baddies.
Are we the baddies?
Okay, let's rewind so we can show Ammo.
Be kind.
So, Ammo, they went out this door, right? You see?
Mm-hmm.
And then they see a giant turtle. And Buckle's like, is it friendly? And it starts turning towards him, and he was like, I'm gonna roll nature to see if it's friendly. And then it breathes steam on him. It's a giant turtle, see?
I almost
Oh,
flat
no.
out died.
Yeah, he almost like
One
died. It's a dragon turtle. And then they retreated back into this room. Like, he looked like a boiled lobster. Because it used steam breath. And did like 60 something damage. And then the door started getting red hot and melted, and its head came through, and it was like, ah! That's the sound it makes when it does the steam breath.
Also, when it has an orgasm.
One more time, I didn't hear that. One more time.
I'm so glad Buckle saw that video. Because I was like, I don't think any of them else have, like, I know Ammo has
Yeah, I
seen
have
that
no
video.
idea what the
and
hell you're talking about with that noise.
That's the sound of a turtle orgasming.
Oh. Okay.
That's why we were giggling when Buckle died. Kinda. Almost died. And then, were you here for the questions, Ammo? The giant cockroach thing? This
Oh,
question?
yes.
Okay. Well, everyone got them wrong, and it gave the right, or, no, Ewok asked it the questions, and it gave the right answers, and then it turned into, like, a swirl of black dirt and flew down the stairs. And then they traveled for, like, a day down these stairs, and then they started opening a door, and when they opened it, it was, like, coming out of a bulkhead to this area. This area.
I think where I disconnected last time was like right after starting to go down the stairs after the cockroach thing.
Wait, so you saw Buckle get steamed?
No.
Okay.
It
So
was like
yeah, they
right
went.
after the cockroach went down the stairs.
Oh. Yeah. And everyone rested, so you have full hit points. But you guys came to, like, Hellhammer opened the door, and it was, like, blocked by dirt. And then it was, like, coming out of a bulkhead, but you went downstairs. And the sun's coming up, and there are, like a giant anthill way off in the distance. And then, like, way beyond that, like, distance, there's, like, a volcano. And there is the ship that you guys took to get to the water temple in the sand.
Is it intact?
It's like there's like holes and stuff in it.
So
Like,
no,
it's, like,
not
shipwrecked.
intact.
Yeah, like, well, there's no water to use it, and there's like sand on the inside. Like, if it was like a sunken ship, but without the water.
Right, but what I'm saying is if the water level went down slowly, then it would have kind of just been laying on the ground. If the water level went down suddenly, then it would have been like a lot more smashed up.
It
That's
looks
what I was trying to determine.
like it's been there a while. Like,
Cool. I'm gonna go
weathered.
investigate it.
Okay. And everyone's a little exhausted at this point. And the map is just I'm doing the thing Buckle did in his campaign. Cuz I like this picture. It gives me hope for the future.
Is that Mars?
I don't know.
It's what? Never mind. I was going to be politically topical, and now I'm going to shut up.
It's what America's
I
about to be
appreciate
in
that.
70 days.
So anyway,
The shit. Roll investigation. There ain't shit.
well,
There nobody.
It'll serve as shelter though, right?
Yeah, it's shelter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I suggest we rest here.
Yeah,
That's a
after
good
the 20
idea.
hours of walking, that's where
I
I was
agree.
heading. I just hunkered down underneath it.
And the sun's up, and it's getting like super hot already. It's dawn.
Good reference trip. Nice show.
I feel
I
pretty,
never watched
pretty
that
good.
game. I never played that game. I just know it goes super.
I feel pretty good, so I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I can actually do a watch for once.
Yay!
I'm pretty excited about that.
So, Akatashi's gonna take first watch. Need to tell him something. You guys can.
What?
I think we're supposed to talk amongst ourselves, but I can't tell. All right. He's feeling a little verklempt. He was supposed to give us a topic.
Okay.
No, I had to sort of RP to Akatashi because I'm not supposed to know this, but something like the thing with Garrett in the other campaign is similar to Akatashi.
Huh.
Okay.
But it's not a mental condition. It's from something else.
Well, all right.
Yep.
I'll
Oh.
take third watch, I guess.
Okay. I also came up with more dream sequences. I guess roll initiatives. Let's see, do I have creepy music?
Oh, sure.
this
Now
one
I
might
roll a good initiative. When it don't even matter.
You'll never see it again.
Yep. I'll be like, hey guys, remember that time I rolled over a 15 on initiative? Fuck
And no
that.
one will
Remember
remember.
the time I rolled over a 10 on initiative? You guys remember?
Okay. So, Ammo, while you're sleeping, your dream, you are in a, not a dark room, like a dark area, and you feel as if you're without form.
Nice
And
weight
you
think
loss.
I'm
You
a
cutting
couch.
down on your carbs or what?
Like you don't feel a beak or anything, like you just feel like bleh, like a blob. And it's very dark.
Okay.
And roll perception. You hear a familiar, like, thudding. And you can tell you're in, like, a tight area. Like, you can feel the walls around your
Uh-huh.
body.
And
I don't know if she wants to
Let's-
do anything.
I don't know where all this dead air's coming from tonight. You guys need to fucking wake up.
I'm
Get
just
in the
listening
game!
to the dream, just trying to figure out what's going on.
Buckle, take 20.
You can just keep. I'm
Okay.
just gonna stand there and do nothing until something happens.
Well, you're not standing.
Whatever.
You don't have
I'm
feet to
doing.
stand on.
I'm gonna blob
You're kind of like on the
there.
floor, but the floor is like curves up. And
What up, Sasha?
a blinding light comes from above you. As if like a crack in reality. And the thudding gets louder and louder. And then you realize it's very familiar. And you're falling. And you're burning. And there's a big chicken butt in front of you. Above you.
Trip, I gotta mute that, man.
Oh.
Can't use it.
You can't?
Nope.
Oh. You've been hatched or laid into a frying pan. And you're an embryo.
What?
And you see all the people from your previous nightmare having a fiesta and laughing at the one laying the egg. And as like you start to cook, everything goes black.
Okay. That's weird.
Yep. Hellhammer. Roll perception.
I can do that. 12.
You hear a woman
Sorry.
yelling for help.
I
And you wake
don't
up.
care.
A woman is yelling. I don't know how to say this. Gilv? How do you say your name?
Gilva?
Yeah. She's yelling that. Gilv, help! And you like wake up in the
Right.
boat that you're in.
Do I recognize the voice? Or is it just some
Yes.
female voice? Well, if I recognize it, then that's different.
You recognize it as your loved one.
Okay, then I rush towards her.
She is on like the hull facing side of the boat because the boat's like on its side,
Uh-huh.
and she's up on a cross.
I chop it down.
Okay. And she's like, Gilv, why? And she's crying.
I comfort her.
She's saying, what have you done?
What I had to do.
And she's like, you have to stop her. And she melts in your arms.
I eat as much of her as I can.
Constitution save.
What? What?
You immediately throw up. It tastes like ashes. Like cigarette ashes. And vomit. And dog
What?
pus.
Gross.
That's a specific pus.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Not my first nightmare. What else you got?
That's it.
Okay.
What?
Warwick,
Ew.
you are floating in space. You can see all the stars and nebulas. And because you're a sorcerer, I imagine you'd know what the planet looks like, I guess, or like what a planet looks like.
Hey, Trip. I got a quick
Yeah.
question. Did you give Ammo the experience? Did you get experience from last time? Or did you miss that because you got dropped?
I don't remember.
Your
Um,
experience should be like the same as Ucharush's or Nagrax. So whatever they have, you should have.
Or about in that ballpark?
Yeah.
Because we've gotten
Like
different
little
XP from
extras.
different things.
Yeah.
What about are you guys at?
Ewok has like 10k, it looks.
Yeah.
Alright, I probably did then.
2.5.
Okay.
I don't know what's up with VC tonight. Cameras keep freezing.
But Warwick is just floating through space. And I need you to roll perception.
Space. Final frontier.
I see a
Stars
star.
are going out in the distance.
Oh no, the Heartless.
No. And then, as time passes and the stars keep going out, you see like a massive figure like approaching. Like it looks like it's walking through space, which doesn't make any sense.
It's Unicron!
Kinda, but bigger. And
I wave.
it doesn't
Hey.
notice.
Is
Like
it,
so, you're like floating like where the moon would be, and you're just like watching as like the rest of the universe is disappearing. And it's the big black goat guy from earlier. Your character doesn't know that, but everyone else should remember it. And he has his mace made out of an old one. And as he gets closer to your planet, it turns to ice. Like it looks like the polar caps are like like the whole world's becoming like the polar caps and freezing. And he takes his mace and baseball swings and shatters it.
I am the lone survivor. This is the best nightmare ever.
As the mace comes for you.
You son of a bitch.
Calfear, you're awake, so you're not dreaming. What are you doing?
I'm gonna walk in the direction of the anthill. I'm going to the anthill.
Do you want Galvatron? Because that's how you get Galvatron. I will give you a new body and new troops to command.
I'm just gonna like hold out, like I'm gonna have Veil in my hands and just keep walking towards the anthill.
Veil gives you a speed buff.
All right, I'm gonna get there pretty quick.
Yep. Oocharouche. You wake up, and there's no boat, there's nobody around. I need you to roll perception. You smell leaves. Like on, like,
Like burning leaves?
nope. Like a forest. Like there's no wind, like there was,
I don't
No
see a
wind.
forest though.
no. There was no wind, but in your dream, there's like a gust of wind and it, you smell
would-
leaves.
I would
coming
go
from the-
towards that direction then.
Okay. After a little bit of traveling, you see maybe the starts of a forest on the horizon. Almost like an oasis.
Does it look familiar or anything, or no?
No, it just looks really odd that there's like this forest in the middle of this blackened desert.
All right, I'd scratch my head. Then go towards it.
Okay. And you can see like it's this lush, nice, like the beginning of the forest as you get closer. And like you get to the forest's edge, and as you're like about to step in it, the forest like moves back.
I would stubbornly walk forward again.
The more you walk forward, like all around you stays like this desert, and the forest like sort of fills in where where you've been, but all around you, like 15 feet, is just the desert. Like the forest moves in whatever direction to avoid you.
I would get down on my knees and start yelling, "They did it! They finally did it! Damn them all to hell!"
As you say hell, like lightning flashes, and the forest, like all the leaves, like they turn like blood red, and the bark is bone, and they're just all dripping with blood.
I would give an exasperated gasp.
And that's your dream. And Buckle, you have a dream where you might be like a puppy or some kind of animal just having a good day. Maybe more of a boar. Having a good day as a boar.
Am
Lots
I
of
snuffling?
food.
Snuffling for truffles? Am I truffle snuffling?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Yeah. All right. That sounds pretty good.
You want Scruffles? Because that's how you get Scruffles.
Oh, I'll stop snuffling for truffles so I don't get us scruffles.
The
Only
rhyme
when you
scheme
do it
is
in
just too
Brussels.
strong.
Okay.
That was just beautiful.
Constitution saves to see if someone wakes up, because Akatashi left, so none of you know when to wake up. Like, he's not waking you guys up.
What a dick. Good. Good. I've had 2 1s and a 4 tonight.
Off to a great start, Buckle.
Well, Buckle, that means you wake up. Like,
Oh.
you took a bite out of one of the truffles and it just turned to tar in your mouth, and you're like, yeah, it's dead.
That's a weird. Okay. Yeah. That's probably just like laying in the ash, just like nah, nah.
Well, it's not ash, it's dirt. It just smells like ash.
How's your ash?
You know,
Ankly.
it's got a rash.
And then we can get rid of this.
Okay. Did anyone else wake up?
No, just you.
Okay. I guess I'll go relieve Kelfir, and I'll do some watching now since I haven't ever, like literally ever.
Kelfir is gone.
Dun dun dun.
You see like footprints going off.
Well, this guy kind of appears and disappears a lot, so I'm not really gonna think too much about that. I think that's
Might be normal.
yeah. I mean, where is he going every time he disappears? So I guess
Nobody
I'll set up-
knows.
I'll sit up and watch. I'll eat a little food, drink a little water. Is it still terribly hot?
Outside of the boat, yeah, because you're like in the shade of like the boat's covering it.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll eat some rations. I apparently haven't been marking these down because I'm a fucking pleb,
How
right?
dare you guys not mark rations? I care so much.
Hey, listen, I want to do a Dark Sun campaign based on this image right here where water is really important. So,
I was thinking of turning this into Dune.
walk without rhythm, lest you attract the worm.
Moadib.
Also, drinking your own pee from a still suit.
Will it have Sting in it?
Well, I mean, sure. He's not stinging, and he's not stung. He's sting. Okay, I'm just going to do a watch.
Okay. Roll perception.
I'm pretty sure I can do that. Hey, all right.
You see like 10 people in rags walking by, or like about to walk by soon, like approaching.
I quietly wake Hellhammer with a little like.
Not like walking directly at the boat.
Sure, they're like trudging by. Well, okay. How shitty do they look? I assume pretty shitty.
Pretty shitty.
Okay, then I just stay quiet. I'm good, but not that good. I kind of know what's going on, but I only got 2 water skins left.
With that perception, as they go by, like, they all have glowing blue eyes, and they just keep walking and walking.
Oh. Well.
When you said you thought you were turning this into Dune, did you actually turn it into Dune?
Yeah, because it's
Just now.
All right, I want the
It's a bit on
spice.
the nose.
Like the ship's navigators.
Well, it's more like Death Knight's blue eyes, not Dune's eyes. Like, legit balls of, like, blue energy.
Have they noticed us at all?
Doesn't seem to notice or care. Like, they're just, like, they're walking in a straight line.
Same
North.
direction as Kelfir?
No. Kelfir's going to the east. These guys are going north.
And there are 10 of them?
Yep.
I will just stay quiet and let them do their thing. They look like they've got business to be about, and I don't want to be one of those people who's like a time sink for them. So,
And they're all really, like, thin.
how long are we down there?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Godspeed, you blue-eyed weirdos.
And the rest of your watch goes fine.
Okay. Now I will nudge Hellhammer for his watch. and tell him about Kelfir wandering off and about the 10 blue-eyed people who didn't seem like a threat, and try to grab some more shit out of myself. You know, you can't get enough.
You should have grabbed one
Okay.
for an interrogation.
Was there anything you wanted to
They
like,
weren't going
do?
that fast.
Well, they were just like shambling, kind of.
Yeah, if we really want to get them, I think we're going north anyway, right? That was our intended direction.
West, northwest,
Yeah, so if we really wanted to catch them, we'd catch them.
and Kelfir went east.
Yeah, whatever. He does some shit. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay. Was there anything you wanted to work on or do?
I'm just gonna like clean up my gear. Just regular maintenance stuff.
Okay. Well, sand is coarse and it gets everywhere.
Yeah, so I don't wear boots, so it's not a real big deal. I mean, maybe I would take this time to do a dragon poop or something, but other than that, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Is there a little old lady saying the storm's coming?
Not yet.
Okay.
Storm's coming, Annie. Best get home. Sorry.
Ewok, there can't be any storms. You guys got rid of the air. The wind. But there could be a lava storm. Now, how fun would that be?
Not.
Like
It
a
would
giant
not be
wave of
fun.
lava just starts coming by, like you're on that planet in Interstellar. That'd be pretty cool. How would you guys deal with that?
We die.
I think Ammo's muted.
Probably.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh. Ammo might live. She can fly.
All right, well,
I'm
there's only
pilot.
one way.
If I can fly
fly.
up and fast enough to get over it.
There's only one way that we could deal with that, and that's not very well.
Do you guys have any desks around? So you could, like, huddle under the desk and lava goes over the desk?
Are there any
The phrase you're
refrigerators?
looking for is duck and cover.
Yeah.
And no.
You could make one out of the ship, maybe.
I'm not gonna do that.
Well, that's good, because there's no lava tsunami.
I didn't think that there was.
There might be. On the other side of
Probably
the
not,
planet. It's
though.
coming, though.
Well, I'll deal
There's
with
gonna
it
be a
when it
lava
gets
tsunami.
here. So, what's my watch like? Anything happen?
Roll perception.
I can do that. I noticed some things that are obvious. Other things, not so much.
You notice, like, a cockroach fly by like, the door to the ship.
Okay.
Other than that, it's fine. It's like 3 o'clock now.
Have we rested a sufficient amount of time? Should everybody be good to go now, or what?
Roll nature. It would be best to travel at night
Okay.
because of the heat.
And thanks for making me blow a 20. Piece of shit. Like, I see what you're on about. Like, you make us go through these fucking dream sequences, so you're like, wait until he rolls a 20. Alright, now we can continue. And into combat.
Oh, that's funny. You mentioned it. Just kidding. It's not time yet. Soon.
Alright, well,
Okay.
once my watch is done, I'll wake up whoever's next.
I think everyone be like waking up around now. Like, just too much sleep. So, like,
Probably.
as a party, what do you guys want to do while you wait for the sun to go down? Good talk. Akatoshi, you're approaching your destination.
All right.
You'll get there for sundown.
We
Okay.
should dig a hole in the ground and like tunnel off to the side so we can hide in it and have some shade.
You're in a boat.
Oh, we're in a boat?
Yeah. You remember the in barge?
We're still in that boat?
Yeah, it's the only shelter around for ever.
Okay.
Does anyone want to do anything, or can I just like move the sun like fast forward?
Well, I think if there's
What up,
really
Nod?
nothing to do, we'd probably all just relax. Wait for
Yeah,
the
I
sun.
don't
like-
know.
Like I said, just
Sing a sea
maintenance stuff.
shanty.
Roll performance. Don't know why you're thinking of a sea shanty in the middle of a
Because we're in
desert.
a boat. Okay.
In a desert.
You said boat.
Also, Trip, you make some pretty far reaches, so you're really nobody to talk.
Yeah, after I hear her
My
her
sea shanty
wonderful
is terrible.
her wonderful sea chanty, I'm just sitting there like that was nice.
No, she
Yes.
gets about 3 bars in before I tell her to shut up.
I'm not very good
Jeez.
because I just like
No,
squawk them.
no, stop, no,
She's like,
no.
I don't even know
How-
any
how-
sea shanties.
How about a different one?
Hi ho! Hi ho! Something like that. You don't even
How
start singing a
about-
sea shanty.
No, no,
How about I sing you a song of my people?
no.
Squaw.
This is a little better.
Still
You
terrible.
do a pretty good squawk. Like, you're doing like a little bird bath song, like whistling and stuff.
Well, the sea's dried up and the wind's gone dead and the sand in between my balls.
Good job. I like that.
I
Oh,
don't
Buckle's
In
muted.
think
between
she has
your ball. I don't-
those.
Mm-hmm. In between.
At least I wasn't the only one that noticed that.
Oh
I was
god.
like, get in there.
I
DP's got
noticed it. I
sand
just
on
wanted
his
to
Rope
question it.
pocket or something?
DP's got sand on his in between us.
Anyone else want to do anything?
Anyone
I would
else
play a
wanna sing
wonderful
sea
song on my
shanty?
kazoo.
Okay. Roll performance. Nailed it.
Yay! You turned
Everyone
into
loves
Kazoo
your
Kid.
kazoo sound.
Has
Don't tell me
anyone
how to
else-
feel.
Has anyone else seen the Kazoo
The roll
Kid?
tells you how to feel.
No?
Wait, see what?
Alright.
Do I have to be the guy that lights a fire under everybody?
And nighttime approaches. Yay!
Okay.
Could I roll nature to see if it's starting to cool down?
Yeah, well, sure. It is cooling down. There's no longer those like ooh in the
I would alert the party. The weather seems to be calming. We should go.
All right. I head out.
Oh,
Make like a
Which way
fetus
is
and
that?
head out.
Well, Calfear does this shit all the time. And our goal is that way. So
Yeah, I ain't waiting for him.
He'll probably catch up.
Okay, so we've been here before, right?
yeah, but on a boat.
But yeah,
Yeah.
would
Like-
Wanderer work? Like, would we know where to go? Because I've got the
You
trait.
know you gotta go west some direction. Like northwest is like back to where Red Lark would be.
Let's go
So
there.
like the sea was in the southeast.
I would try to like seem important. I would grab the sand, run it through my hands. We have to go that way.
I start walking in that direction.
Yep.
Okay. You're walking.
Actually, you know what? Fuck walking. I'm gonna use my fine steed before we set out.
And
But I'll keep it at like the same pace. Like I'm just That's for RP purposes, because I'm obviously wearing heavy plate armor. I'm not gonna want to slog around some barren wasteland and heavy plate when I can just get a steed to carry me
Okay.
and conserve my energy, basically. Maybe give me a better vantage point to view from.
The moon's rising.
Is it a bad moon?
Oh, it's a full moon, and it's red as Ammo's hair.
Awesome. I praise
It's
Baal.
massive.
It looks like blood to me. I praise Baal.
And Buckle starts convulsing.
I would run over to see if Nagrax is okay.
Do I look okay? Trip.
He's growing hair and another arm where his arm used to be.
You
I would just say to
hold
the
on.
party, is this
Before-
how dragons
Hold
reach
on,
puberty?
hold on. Before we continue, Trip, do you want to do this by the book or do you want to just make shit up? Because there is
I'm making
rules for
shit up.
this. Okay.
I would
Buckle's
ask the party.
becoming a boss fight.
I would ask the party if this is how
Well,
dragons reach puberty.
Don't tell us that, for fuck's sake. Jesus.
I thought it was obvious.
No,
Not yet.
no, that wasn't obvious.
Will be momentarily.
So yeah, his scales are like falling off and hair's popping out.
I would tell everyone, guys.
Can I roll to know what the fuck is going on?
Nature?
Sure. Nope.
Can I roll to know what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
Since I'm
everyone
next to him?
can.
Okay. I think it's puberty.
You think it's puberty. And he's getting bigger, and his tail's getting short. It was like getting shorter, and a little puff of hair at the end.
Not my tail. That's my pride and joy.
I'm gonna need to do this.
Oh no. Do you want me on the initiative order?
Sure. It doesn't have a club.
Fucking kidding me.
At least you get to go first.
You get to go very first. Very, very
That
first.
noise.
Yeah.
Never
That
been
was
so
a
excited in
great
my
noise.
life. Can barely contain myself.
That was a great noise.
And Buckle,
Mm-hmm.
everything goes red as the moon.
Ooh, red as the moon.
Why is it so big?
Because it's
A
because
sand?
of the moon. It's a monster moon.
Oh, I can control it.
Sure. I
It's the
still see
apocalypse.
Nagrax.
There's no rules here. I'll go over here.
Okay.
Well,
So I'll say like at
fuck.
the end of this turn is when he's fully monster werebore. I don't get combat music. So Warwick, you see
Shit.
Buckle like convulsing and sprouting an arm and growing hair and tusks and little ears.
I'm gonna get the fuck away from him.
Okay.
Eh. That's all I'm doing though.
Hellhammer.
Sit.
Am I still convulsing on the ground?
Sit, boy.
Yeah, You're still turning. So, is that all you're doing, Thug?
I'm stepping forward and attacking.
He hasn't attacked anyone yet.
I don't care. This aberrant behavior will not be tolerated. This aggression will not stand, man.
Okay.
So is that a hit?
Yes.
I'll hit again.
Oh God. Oh God, what? Why you gotta be like that?
Dang.
Why you gotta be like that?
Roll that 100.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Well, you say that.
Standard critical.
Mm-hmm. And yes, that completes my turn.
You're muted, by the way, too, Trip.
I clicked the wrong thing.
Oops.
Ammo, you see Buckle in pain and turning, and Hellhammer just beating the shit out of him.
And telling him
I'm
to
just
stop
like-
and be good.
Hang on, I'm not like in a square. There we go. I'm
Buckle
just
got the Schweppes.
I'm just standing there, just like,
I will be right back.
what is going on? So I guess delay.
Okay. Oocharush.
Everyone just needs to calm down. Like, is he like? Does he look like he's sentient right now? Like, is he, or is he just?
He can't. He's like in too much pain to respond.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals to see if I can talk to him.
Okay. I don't know how that works with this.
Like, it could not work, but that's what I
Oh.
would try and do.
Mate. I guess it'll work, but I don't know if Buckle's gonna talk. Cause like it's still Buckle playing it.
Yeah, I would just ask, friend, are you okay? What can we do?
It depends highly on whether or not I have my consciousness still, because I feel like Monster Moon.
No.
Then
Just play a monstrous wereboar, not Nagrex. Kind of like the Hulk versus Bruce Banner.
okay, then my response is
Wow.
oh, I muted it right before it got really good. I can't do much of that. The dogs get riled.
Yeah, I was like, how the hell is Dingo not losing his mind right now?
Because he was probably like, "The fuck is that?
The Dingo
Uh,
alert?
What is that?"
Was this a test
That's
of the
not a
Dingo
sound
alert
I've ever
system?
heard before.
After realizing that that's probably not working, I'm going to use my bonus action to, like, sneakily put on Hunter's Mark on him just in case.
Roll stealth versus perception.
Or sleight of hand. Because that would be like,
Yeah. Cast a spell.
oh,
Oh.
oh.
Wait, wouldn't he be at some
notices.
sort of disadvantage because he just is transforming into a giant
Yeah, I
thing
don't
and
think
is
he
in,
would be really
um,
trying to pay attention to
enormous
that.
amounts of pain, and he just had a giant ball hit him in the head or wherever.
Why are you guys trying to take a 20 away from him?
From Buckle of all people.
I was gonna say it before he rolled, but he rolled.
Well, I mean,
so.
regardless, the hunter's mark's going on his
It's like
head.
an arrow.
Yeah.
A big red flashing arrow.
Buckle's turn, and you are fully hooked, bored out.
Okay. I'll stand up then. And since Hellhammer has hit me, I'm going to give him one of these. Get real mad. And then, let me double check this here, what you said I could do. Alright, so, I'm not wielding my weapon, right? That's the one thing I'm not sure about.
Yeah, the thing has an axe, but you don't, like the token. Like you're just like the Hulk, like punching and stuff.
Okay, so first the punch,
That's it.
and then I think it's this for damage.
Cool.
And then there's going to be the Tusky Boar things that they get to do.
He gonna gore ya.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Is that the same attack bonus trip?
Yeah,
Okay.
like all the attacks were the same on the sheet,
I'm
just
just
some had different
hoping-
effects.
For Buckle's sake, that I don't do what I did last time
And kill me?
and roll a 20 and then a
That's a hit.
100.
So this is Tusks.
Ow. That's a lot of damage.
Sure
He
is.
doesn't spread the lycanthropy.
I think paladins are immune to it anyway.
That's cool. But what if you want to be like a werewolf paladin?
I don't know.
You'd have to write around it. You could do it though. You just have to house rule it basically. Or have it be like he was a werewolf before he was a paladin. Or he's naturally a werewolf.
That'd be
Okay.
interesting to rewrite since mostly paladins are about like light and stuff, and wouldn't that include moonlight?
Is anyone
What?
taking a delay?
I'll take my delay since I just watched Hellhammer get smashed on. So I'm gonna.
He's a...
I'm
The-
assuming he occupies this whole.
Yeah, he's really
So I can
big.
hit him from there. Okay.
Yep.
You
You like flying?
I am flying.
Okay.
How tall is he now? How big is he? In that state?
Like 15, 20 feet.
Alright,
He's
I'm like
gargantuan.
15-ish feet off the ground then. Like, face and chest level.
Okay.
Alright. And I'm gonna hit him.
That's a
That
hit.
hits? Okay. Boom. And extra attack. Yes. And I'm gonna hang on. Give me 2 seconds to think. Okay.
What a
I'm
pop.
gonna use a key point to flurry. So, attack number 1. No! And second one. Yes! Okay, and I'm going to
Is that 19 total?
yes.
Okay.
I'm going to try to knock you prone with that with my flurry. So you have to make a dex save or get knocked prone.
Advantage because so big.
So you'd have to beat 8, 9, 10, 11,
Do my... Oh.
13.
Oh, Dex is
13.
same. Okay.
No! You just beat it! Ugh.
There was a 1 in there. Just fucking throwing that out there. There's a fucking 1 in there. Yeah.
Does that complete your your delay ammo?
Yes.
Is anyone else taking a delay?
Is there supposed to be music?
I didn't call one out,
Yeah.
so no.
There's music.
Warwick.
Alright.
Hey, there it is.
Him attacking us is all I need to see. Ray of Sickness, level 3. $19 hits?
Yep.
Alright, make a con save, DC 16. Alright, you're not poisoned. But you
But
do
it's-
take 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
And that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Hellhammer.
I am going to use a bonus action to put a virulent poison using my channel divinity on my maul and attack.
Okay.
That hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Super hits.
So you are going to take a total of 42 damage from that hit. Because that's the poison strike.
There's no con or anything?
Nope. Because I'm using my channel divinity for it.
Wow, I love that. Wow. That's good.
Thank you, Ex Libris, for that $3.57. Says I've got my pistol on cock, ready to lick shots non-stop until I see your Bori ass drop. And I can't believe I said that without fucking it up. Okay, so that was my first hit. Swinging again. $16 hit. For another 16. So how much damage did I do to you this round, Buckle?
58?
Awesome. I'm dead. So I've done my damage for this combat. You guys are on your own. So I've definitely got his attention now. And yeah, that completes my turn. Poison Strike is brutal. Because if I have advantage on the attack, it straight up does 20 plus my paladin level extra poison damage.
Ammo.
I'ma get him again. Doop. Yes.
But it only lasts for that one hit. So
Extra
it's
attack?
burst. Big burst.
Is 14 hit? I know 15 did, but I don't know about 14.
Borskin takes a damage, maybe?
14.
That hits. I was
That
figuring
hits.
triplets hit. Yep, sharp hits.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks, Trip.
Pay attention, Trip. Fuck.
Flurry!
So that's
Boop. Yes. Yes. And again. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna try to knock you prone again. Dex. Come on.
Dex Dugadins.
Ah. For fuck's sake.
Wow, you're just rubbing it in now.
18, 27, 34 total damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, Charouche.
I want one.
Well,
So I'm gonna try and tame him. I'm gonna use animal handling.
okay.
I want to try and calm him down.
Disadvantage because it's a monster moon and Hellhammer was Namor being the shit out of him.
If I hear him trying to tame this thing, can I take a free action to be like, are you out of your fucking mind?
What's the counter roll?
Charisma, I guess.
Okay.
don't-
hang on.
It's one of those weird things.
So charisma save
Yeah.
at advantage or disadvantage.
Advantage because hulked out. It does not work.
Can I still do an attack or no?
Not this turn because you spent it like trying to, like, Scarlett Johansson the Hulk.
Yeah, I'll take out my bow then, get it ready for
Okay.
next turn.
Bucko, go hog wild.
Alright, let me do some bookkeeping on here. Okay.
Oh, I get it.
I was like, what's so funny about bookkeeping? What's there to get? That delay.
So Hellhammer and Ammo are going to get a free.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, you're
What the fuck,
bruh?
Who wants to go first?
on my screen. It doesn't show you leaving my threatened space.
Yeah, I guess it'll be up to you or Trip
Bet
because
on you.
charging over someone.
Thog,
Yeah.
roll a dex save because he's trying to run over you. See if you like roll out the way. And ammo, that's a hit. You roll out the way. Do you want to go north or south? Well, like you can move it. Okay.
Like here?
Yeah.
Take another 8
Okay.
on my free attack.
All right.
Forcing on my 20s, man.
So that's a 19 attack on Utruch.
Wow. Wow. The one that's not attacking you.
Yeah, but you were trying to,
I was trying to
and
be
I was
nice.
trying to.
See? See? That's what you get.
Trying to be nice.
That's how I feel about that.
Trying not to, murder my friend.
Okay. So it's a monster moon, man. All right. So it's a charge with
It was a graveyard
plus
smash.
attack plus another 2d6 slashing for the charge. Plus you have to make a strength DC 13 saving throw or be knocked prone.
So I take full damage from that then.
No, you get
You
thrown.
just fall down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'd say you get thrown though, because he's so big. Like, over that way. Does that make sense? Like, "Brah, ah!" Okay. And now, I'd like to interrupt this combat for we're gonna go over to Akasashi's character.
Yay!
All right.
So you're approaching this massive hive,
Mhm.
spires. You can see like little like swarms at the top, and there's like big firefly-looking things.
I'm just kind of gonna look at Vale and see what he wants me to do.
She tells you to find the blacksmith.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk right in then. Yeah. I assume there's some sort of like entrance to this anthill, like right in the front.
It's like 3 big towers.
I'm gonna walk in the middle one then.
Okay. The guards see you and they're like, "Hold!" But they're not actually talking. They're like
Okay.
mind telling you to hold.
Okay. I'll just like hold up Vale and hope that she's gonna do the talking for me.
They see Vale and their eyes, like all 86 of them, widen. And they're like, they start looking at each other, like doing,
Creepy little bug things.
yeah, they're like talking to each other with their antennas, and they're like, they tell you to come with them.
I'll follow him.
They take you down, deep underground.
I'm gonna tell him we're going to the blacksmith, right?
They don't respond.
Stupid bugs.
And you come around this corner, and then there's a massive cavern. And a big fat queen. She has like a crown and like the little like royal red cape with the frill. And she's laying eggs.
How big is she, like, in relation to me?
You're like the size of the egg. And she's
Wow,
just
okay.
like constantly laying eggs. And she's like sitting like Jabba the Hutt. Who is this intruder? Ho, 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 ho.
I'll like look down at Vale again and hold Vale up in front of her.
By the makers. Ho, ho, ho.
I'll just say I'm looking for your
You have
blacksmith.
returned. The blacksmith.
And I'll
What
just point to Vale
for?
and say, told me to come here and find the blacksmith.
I see. Ho, 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 ho.
Be like,
That's the sound of laying eggs.
So you gonna tell me where the blacksmith is?
Bring in the blacksmith. And in comes one of the little insect guys. They have like arms on their shoulders and stuff, and he's got a hammer in like every hand, or like not a hammer, but like different blacksmith tools, like one to pick up stuff. He's like, "Yes, my queen," and she's like, she points at him because they're not actually talking. There, and he's like, the blacksmith's like, "Let me see, let me see." And he reaches
I'll
for
just, like,
Vale.
I'll like hold Vale tight and like look at it and be like, is this okay? Like I'm not talking out loud. This is like me kind of thinking it.
Vale like doesn't say anything, but like makes you feel like it's okay.
Okay. I'll hand him Vale. But I'm gonna like watch it the whole time. Like it's not gonna leave my eyes.
So he's like looking at it, has like little goggle things come down. And he's like, "This will not do. This will not do. Come, come, come!" And he grabs you by the hand with like his shoulder arm, and he's like, "Come, come, come!" While he keeps inspecting it, and you go back like to the surface in the middle of the spires, and Roll perception.
Okay. I'm too focused on Vale.
You somehow don't notice in one of the spires, like I'm trying to world build here, but you rolled a 1, but you don't know this. In one of the spires, there's like a giant like gate and massive worm type creatures like freaking the fuck out,
Oh,
like
okay.
trying to break it open,
I didn't notice though.
but no one's really reacting to it. And he's like, as he gets to his blacksmithing station, he's like, oh, like looking at different tools and stuff. Some of them you're like, this is for blacksmithing? What is this? It looks like surgery. And he's like, make it fit you. And he like breaks the blade part off of Vale.
Am I still getting this like good feeling from Vale though? Like it's not.
Yes.
This doesn't seem wrong. This seems okay.
And he takes the like haft of it and like puts it in like molten stuff, and he's like, "We wait. Blade Vale is our champion's weapon of the old times.
All right.
The end is near. That is why we have awoken." And back to everyone else.
We're definitely the baddies.
Warwick.
I'm okay with that.
I'm champion bug person now.
Okay. Let's see here. I think I want to Ray of Frost this guy.
Okay. Hit.
Yay, 3 damage, but you can't move as fast now, so I'm gonna move 30 feet this way. I know
There's
that's not 30
no-
feet, but that's the edge of the map.
Yeah,
There's no
it's
saving throw for that?
not with Rare Cross.
Okay. And how far can I move?
I think your movement's halved, if I remember
Let
right.
me... I think it's minus 10 feet. Let me double check real quick. There it is.
Okay.
Are we the baddies?
Does my speed change from the
Your-
listed stats to Gargantuan trip?
What
Yeah.
about Gargantuan?
I'm
Because
not.
he's like a really buffed wereboar, so I changed some of the stats.
Oh, well, if you're going by size categories, 3x3 is huge, not Gargantuan.
Oh. You huge then. Add like 10 feet of movement or something, I
Okay.
guess.
All right, and so it's minus 10 dB.
Yeah, minus 10 feet of movement.
Got it.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. Hellhammer.
Uh... Hmm. Hmm. Eh. Eh. Fuck it, I'll attack twice. Oh. No, I'm gonna lay on hands. Yeah.
Okay. Does that complete your turn, Leon Hansing?
Yep, that's my action.
Okay.
Can't do anything else.
Ammo Bird.
Got to switch. I'm gonna kick him. Hopefully in the back of the head. Yes. Extra attack. Yes. Okay, and I guess I'll flurry again. Ah, does a 13
That's a
hit?
miss.
Dang it. Yes. Dex save. I keep trying to push you down. I get knocked down. Hopefully. Dang it. Fuck.
You're trying to knock over a 15-foot tall thing. Like, I can't
If you
shield
didn't have
bash things that are like
advantage.
2 feet tall, so.
I can kick really hard though.
I see that.
I'm a tricksy little monk.
You did 26 damage, so that's pretty hard. Where's all this damage when we're actually fighting shit?
Yeah, why does this come out when you guys are playing Buckle? No,
Because I'm actually.
they only you guys only
Whose
do this
idea
on
was that, Trip?
boss fights. You guys only do like massive amount of damage on boss fights and like make the bosses
We're saving it
not
up.
bosses.
Yeah, and we get hosed by fucking jobbers.
You mean like when I
by like chumps.
kill something?
Yeah, and then bugbears.
When
Bugbear.
bugbears wreck
He's
our
iron
faces.
tough.
I'm just gonna like make a bunch of encounters which are just like all bugbears. Like the whole campaign will just be different amount of bugbears. Like I'll throw one bugbear and then I'll throw like 16.
No.
I don't believe you.
Don't make me do it. I'll do it. Like crazy. Did that complete your turn, Ammo?
Yep.
Ooh, Charouche.
I'm gonna be very hesitant to do this, but I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Well,
You tried. Oh. Regular
Oh,
miss.
nice.
That was a good time to roll one.
Oh wait, trip. Roll dex or fall. Okay, so I have to roll dex.
No, I rolled it.
It said trip though.
Oh.
It's talking to me. You do not fall.
Yay, I rolled good on something. Woohoo. That's my turn.
Buckle.
Bird's been kicking me a whole lot.
Uh-oh. That's you, Emma.
Yeah. Let's get some, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's still, I can't do as much as you're doing to me, but yeah.
I mean,
Suck
you
20
took
damage.
me From 33
That's because you're a
down to
big
13.
wuss.
I forgot to do my
I
board
don't have a
keeping
whole
over here.
lot of health.
Or
If you do
keeping.
that again, I'll be down.
Buckle, what's your health at? Just message me.
Yep.
Okay. Does that
Is
complete
it
your
dead?
turn?
Is it dead yet?
It does.
No.
Can it be dead now?
No. Warwick.
Warwick, make it dead.
Okay. Which bolt?
Which bolt?
Which bolt?
That one.
That's a hit.
Unlimited power! That's
That's
that
all.
spell, right? Like, you can maintain
Yeah.
that as long as you
Yeah.
stay within range? Cool.
For 1 minute. Yeah.
Thought so. I used to have that with Najib.
Sorry,
It's a good
Najib.
spell. It's a really good spell.
It's cool. He'll be back
Hellhammer.
someday.
I like that.
He's in the void right now.
He's
Remember,
what?
Tentacle picked him up.
All right. Yeah. All right. I attack.
Hit.
And let's throw a Divine Smite on there. I take it you're not an undead or fiend. So that's going to be 26 total from the first swing. Plus 14. So take another 40. Or, yeah, 40. Smash, smash. Poking your knees.
Okay.
I need everyone to roll perception with disadvantage. Except Buckle and Akatashi, because Akatashi's not there. Or Akatashi can roll just regular perception with disadvantage, if you want. Everyone's feeling tremors. And Akatashi, you notice the giant sandworm thing bashing the gate now.
I assume I'm a little bit alarmed at this because it's not normal.
Yeah.
Okay. I would ask the blacksmith about it, but I'll wait till we get back to my thing.
Okay. Ammo bird.
Well, he just hit me, so I'm gonna hit him back. The jerk.
That seems to be about how D&D goes. That is a hit. Yep.
Oh, biscuits.
You better hope I don't roll 100.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
See, that's what
Just
you,
a regular.
that's what you get for talking shit.
Yeah? Why are you
Ammo,
talking
take
shit?
5 damage.
Okay, and
Talking
why not?
shit damage.
It gives you a
20
minus
again.
95 to the roll.
That was almost bad again. Okay, and second of the flurries. Dex save. I'm gonna keep trying.
Okay. So
It
that...
will happen eventually.
Well, until you run out of key points.
Fuck you, you're prone. Fuck.
I don't get the... I can just stand up. That's the thing. Like, there's no opportunity to attack for standing up anymore, so it's like, alright, I'm just gonna stand
True,
up.
but
and let's
attacks
go.
against you get advantage.
Advantage.
Sure, but
And
my
you would
turn
have
is...
disadvantage on certain things.
True, but based on the order. I'm not too concerned.
Like a fireball. Save DC, maybe.
Ooh, Charoosh.
Just
If
saying.
ammo's done.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, yeah, sure. No, yeah, no, sure. It's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah!
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
Now, normally this would be a disadvantage because I'm prone, because I am huge. Does he get standard, or does it cancel it out, or...
I was just thinking regular, and that's a hit.
Okay.
Because he's near you, and you're so big, the being prone would do anything.
Right.
Alright, I have a
And it's also,
question
it's
for
not
you,
like
Trip.
you're willfully prone either, so...
Oh,
you're probably-
never mind, I don't need...
You could be, like, laying on your side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There
Or
you go.
you could be like taking a knee or something.
As opposed to, like, flat on your boar tummy.
Like she punched you right in the gut, and you're just like. "Arrgh."
So 25 damage.
I have a question,
Okay.
Trip. Does that apply to all hits? Let me put this here too. Or just one?
Only the ones that don't hit me.
The wording makes me think just one.
I'll get back to you in a second because something else is about to happen.
Okay. Well, one sec.
Oh,
Okay. You know those tremors? You guys attracted something.
oh, fuck. Great.
So, Trip, remember when you said that you were thinking about turning this into Dune?
This is a rock worm.
Oh,
Like it's made of rock. It's like granite. No wait, what the fuck?
Onyx?
Yeah,
Oh,
onyx.
this is a rock worm in the middle of an endless desert. Okay, yeah, totally different.
It's more like real nature.
is it listening to Black Sabbath?
No.
You want me to roll nature?
And everyone that's looking at it. And the moon, like, it sort of like goes and like red sort of, not like an explosion, but like, and Buckle gets angrier.
Okay.
So this thing popped up, Buckle.
Uh-huh. I saw that
And-
pop up.
Ammo, it looks like
Sand.
possibly like something that was part of nature that got like killed and corrupted and turned to stone and is now Eve.
Okay.
What's my motivation here? Do I hate the worm more than I hate the party?
It's a bigger threat.
How about we all fuck off out of here and let the giant wereboar deal with the worm?
Well, he's still part of your party. You
I
don't
vote
want the
yes.
worm to kill it.
Eh,
Don't tell
But
him
we
how
were
to
just trying to kill it.
feel.
he can take it.
Can he though?
Maybe, and I'm not sure I want to stick around to find out what this worm's gonna do, though.
I love how it looks like derpy. Like it looks like I could have made this if I tried.
It looks like it's all like.
Hey guys.
It was free art though. Can't knock free.
No, I like it.
Don't knock it. It's cheap.
So buckle turn.
Alright. I'm gonna stand up. I got a bunch of fucking arrows in my pelt. But I can kinda see how this is going.
Battle of the giant monsters.
Well, so far the worm hasn't hurt me, and Ammo just kicked me a whole bunch. So
That hits.
okay.
Uh-oh. Ooh. I'm at 2.
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that because now I'm gonna pull a punch and I shouldn't pull the punch.
No, don't
Just
fucking
do it.
Don't you pull punches.
Oh, it doesn't matter. 13 doesn't hit.
Don't you dare
tell
pull
me your fucking
punches
hit
on my
points.
stream.
So yeah, I just stand up and be like, "Paf!"
For some reason, some movie that I can't quite identify is coming to mind, where
Oh.
you see, like, giant creature just swathing at flies. Like, get out of here! What are you doing? Like, just easily
King
swatting.
Kong?
No,
Okay,
That wasn't
my
it.
turn.
my brain can't place it, but
Buckle is 10 through 20. No, wait. Ammo is 1 to 2. Ucharush is 3. Hellhammer is 4. Warwick's 5. And Buckle's everything else. Because ammo's right next to it, that's why you get an extra one. It's attacking Buckle.
Each debacle
It's a chicken Buckle.
in your face, it explodes.
Nah, doesn't really do much of anything, huh? Just kind of flails around limply.
It's frustrating.
It hits Buckle, it's biting you.
Don't bite me, you dick.
It's going right for your calf.
it's got very silly looking.
No, I'm a boar.
It's
I
aware
know.
that you have sensitive knees. So it's metagaming.
I have really
going for your-
sensitive knees.
Going for your knees.
Sucks so bad, they hurt. all the
That was a
time.
It heard
hilarious
from some
joke.
seagulls
For 16.
that you have sensitive knees.
I don't get the.
Haha.
Roll a dexterity save.
Okay, it's just a fucking.
It's latched onto you.
God damn it! I'm gonna start punching this thing about its head and shoulder. Doesn't have shoulders.
Punch whatever.
Does
those,
it
like,
not
little
have
things sticking
shoulders,
off the sides are.
Buckle, or does it have too many shoulders?
No, it literally has 0 shoulders. That's how biology works.
Or does it have infinite shoulders?
And back to Akatashi.
Did the music just abruptly stop?
Akatashi's not in combat.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Oh, okay. I was like, what happened there?
You notice the big worms like.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the blacksmith while we're sitting here waiting and just looking at each other what the tremors are and why they have that thing locked up and where it came from.
It
Is
is
it
one of
Kevin
our
Bacon?
guardians, like a pet. Its mate has died recently.
Just like look at it and be like, it doesn't look very happy with you guys at all.
It might sense that its mate is close.
Wait, didn't you say its mate died?
It is dead.
Did you guys kill it?
No.
Who killed it?
Orgurok. And made it his own with the
I feel like-
corpse.
Who's that?
The mountain.
The mountain. Like one big mountain? I'm just basically talking to this guy like I have no clue like what he's talking about. Cause I don't.
He points off in the distance and you see a mountain.
Oh. So is the mountain alive?
And he pours the molten metal from the long part of the glaive into a mold.
He's like,
Okay.
good, this will be very good. You will soon be one of us.
How much more time will this take? I was supposed to be keeping watch and I kind of walked away.
This is much more important.
I agree,
You will be
but
the new guardian.
oh. So I'm gonna be pretty important to you guys?
He does this. And he turns you around and pulls your pants down a little bit and shows you the tail, points at the tail.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll just be like, am I gonna turn into one of you guys? Like totally? Or is this as far as this is going?
Metamorphosis.
It didn't. So yes, I'm gonna turn into one of you. Things are gonna get really weird. Really weird. I'm gonna be pretty shocked about all this. That it had kind of stopped. So I was pretty happy that it had stopped. Now it's telling me I'm going to
You are
transform.
but larva. And he jiggles your belly.
Ooh.
Wow. Have I been putting on weight? Damn. Can I roll perception to see if I've been putting on weight and just didn't really realize?
Sure.
Ooh.
You put on a few pounds while you were under the sea.
Oh man.
Well, all the resting you do in your cocoons.
Yeah.
Got
I'd be,
hit in
like,
the
shocked
neck
and be like-
with a hacky sack. Where'd it come
And-
from?
So
Mhm.
while he was like also pouring the molten metal into a new mold, he was also attaching a new, what the fuck is it called? Hilt
Hilt?
to the blade part,
Okay.
and it's like all molten metal and in the shape of a thing, and he has like his hammer, and he goes, and like instantly cools,
Oh, all right.
and then he picks up the two blades and like throws them, starts, and hands them to you.
gonna
Better
test 'em out.
suited.
And just turn around and start swinging them, see if they feel right.
Yep.
And see if I can if Vale's talking to me again or making me feel any weird ways.
You feel completed, or sort of like
Feel
feel
still not a
whole.
bug, so almost.
Yeah. You feel like it feels like if your hand was missing, and then when you're holding her, like your hand's back.
Okay. All right. So I'm feeling good now, like real good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna thank the blacksmith and tell him I need to get back.
He like looks up at the guards guarding the gate, and they lower the gate to the worm, and he's like, "You take care."
Oh. Wait, lower the gate. Oh, so
The
the
worm
gate's
is
coming
there
out of the
now.
ground. Oh, okay, so it just went down and released the worm.
Yeah, instead of going like down, it goes up. So it was
All
going,
right. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna just run up and attack it. Then yeah, I'm going right for it.
No! That's the blacksmith. He's like, no, 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 no!
I'll stop. And be like, you just said take care of it.
You're going to help it save its mate or put its mate to rest.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just looking and be like,
Oh,
was a
fixes
good
your
catch.
character. Then
was
has
smart.
to eat your character.
that's a good catch.
Or I
Smart,
could
you
just
talk
kill
very
this one
fast.
and then it won't care anymore.
Right. I mean, that was my character's thinking. You said take care of it. I'm gonna kill it. All right, I'm gonna walk up to it and just kind of
It like,
assume it knows.
it's like a giant centipede thing. It has like a bunch of little arms. It's like,
I'm just gonna look at it and be like, "You're a lot faster than me. I'm gonna hop on, and I'm gonna go try and get on
animal
its back."
handling.
Okay.
It goes for 13 seconds and puts its head down.
All right.
It knows what it must do because you have.
I'm gonna put my new scimitars on my back so they're visible instead of at my sides where they were before, where they're kind of hidden. They're gonna be on my back very visible. Cause I'm proud of them. And then I'm gonna just look down at it and be like, "Let's go," and then hold on.
The blacksmith tells you, "Yip, yip."
I'm just looking and be like, "Yip, yip."
And the worm takes off as you
Okay.
say that.
I'm not really like holding, like if, I guess if you, I'm still holding on. I'll just look over and be like, yep, what?
And
All
he's
right.
like, much work to do if we are to save the world.
I'll just go, all right, see you later.
Okay. And you're on your way back.
All right.
Would you like to take a break, everyone, before we go back to combat?
Yeah, we can take a break.
Yeah, I
Okay.
could use a short break. I'm game for that.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna take a short 5-minute break, people. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. I will put on some tunes for you while we are away. So stick around. We will be right back. Alright, guys, we are back. I'll just turn the tunes down so I'm not drowning everybody out. There we go. Take it away, Trip.
What was that?
We're off break now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Earth to
So-
Trip.
No, like, you said something and it lagged.
Oh, gotcha.
Back to
Okay.
combat.
Back to combat.
So we're at Warwick.
Okay. I can cast other spells while I'm maintaining Witch Bolt. Yes.
I don't think so, because you have to concentrate to do that.
Let me read Witch Bolt real quick.
I have. You can either continue casting Witch Bolt or cast a new spell, but not both.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna keep up Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Oh, trying to decide how I want to get the damage out. Do that and then that. And that's all I'm doing.
Hellhammer.
Does it look to me like these two big beasties are engaged with one another?
The worm is latched on to Bucko's leg. Hip area.
Yeah. This is like, not my chan, not my problem. I am going to disengage.
Okay. I'll move you over here to the safe area.
Well, I can only make it 30 feet, so...
Well, like, we're not... Like, the map is just sort of...
Oh, not really representative? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, that completes my turn. If let them fight it out, in my opinion.
Ammo bird.
Let them fight.
What's the big worm's like threatened area? I'm sure I'm in it.
Yes, you are in it.
Yeah, if you could be
But
any
it's like-
place dangerous, like that's it. That's the worst spot to be in.
I know.
If I make friends with this worm, we get advantage in smushing you.
Animal handling.
So what's the like?
Oh, that'd be
range
funny.
Box. What's this thing's hitbox? How
That's meta
far can I
ammo.
go?
Because you've never
Oh,
fought one before, you don't know what its reach would be.
Well, is it huge then? Does it take up same amount of space as Buckle does, or is it?
Yeah. It,
What if I fly straight up?
that works. I mean,
You'll still want to disengage.
yeah.
I'm gonna disengage up.
Okay. How high you going?
What's my movement? I'm gonna fly up.
Can Ammo fly higher than an
Like-
eagle because Trip is the wind beneath her wings? Literally in this case, because he's the DM and he controls the world. It would just be like, yeah, there's no more air on the planet anymore, so your wings don't work.
I thought about that because you guys took out air, but I was like, I'll just get rid of like wind and sort of weather.
Alright, quick physics question. Wings wouldn't work in the classic sense in the vacuum of space, but you could move wings to cause inertia to get you to move forward, correct? In theory?
I think
I
there
mean,
still
No,
has to
because
be
what
some
are the
sort
wings?
of.
Like, what are the wings
There's-
pushing off of?
Yeah, there's nothing. It'd be like me if you were in space
but I
flailing your
mean,
arms.
Just the
you know,
motion of
trying
the
to
wings themselves, though. Like, if
Yeah.
you were floating in zero gravity, like, you could spin your arms and do, like, somersaults, right?
Yes.
So same concept of
It would depend on how heavy the wings are.
right. So like what I'm saying is like they're not working in the classical sense of pushing against anything. Just like the movement of them could cause you to move forward if you did it in
Right,
a
but
correct
like
fashion.
I think it'd be like as
Like a
useful as us
5-pound
going like swimming motion.
like a 5-pound wing would be just like do the exact same thing as like a 5-pound rock. Like the wing shape wouldn't matter at all,
Yeah.
Right.
I
except
think
for
it'd
like
be,
how
it'd
the
be
wings
just
like
as
spread out on you, you know?
it'd be just like you moving your arms. Like they would just be. You could like spin yourself around probably. I don't know if you could get any. I don't think you could get any forward movement though.
Trip.
I
It was
don't know.
hot during the day, right?
Hmm?
It was hot during the day, right?
Yeah.
Safe to say the ground is still relatively warm, and that heat is radiating off of it. There you go. You've got thermals. You've got lift.
It's just like there's no wind. Like there's no breeze or anything.
How do birds fly on a non-windy day?
I know, that's why I'm saying, like, you're not in an airless environment. You're just in a windless environment, so she can fly. Cause like that'd be interesting. But then how would any of them live if I took all the air away?
Yeah, if there's still air, I can still flap my wings and
Yeah.
get resistance under them from the air, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly up.
But Thal was talking about like if we put you in space.
Yeah.
Which has absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
Right.
Right. It was
it
just
was
a
interesting.
total
Related.
hypothetical.
Yeah.
How far can you go with a dash?
Double movement.
Then I'm gonna fly up 120 feet.
Okay.
Because I can fly 60 feet.
I need you to roll a constitution save. Okay, you remember to pop your ears.
Okay.
Because you went up elevation really quick, so you had to do
Well,
that.
I mean, 120 feet isn't the same as like.
Yeah, but you did it really quick. Like you, what's the thing? Like if you dive too quick, you die.
That's
Wait,
a little bit
what?
different.
Like if you
pressure
dive
at
down
sea
too
is a
quick, you
lot
like just
more.
die.
In the
Like, you have to do it
ocean,
slowly.
yeah.
Yeah. What's that called?
Pressure
Depends.
differentials.
Drowning?
The
No,
actual syndrome is called depends.
Yeah,
Well,
that.
that was when you resurface too quickly, not when you dive too quickly.
It has something to
think it
do
goes
with
both
like
ways.
the pressure and the oxygen in your blood and shit like that.
It's equilibrium of pressure. Yep.
Well, either way, if you were the same height up in the air in an airplane as you were down under the sea, the amount of pressure would be immensely
Well,
different
yeah.
between
I was just
the
being
air
silly
and the ocean.
and having you pop your eardrums.
Okay. I
Okay.
can do that pretty easy.
Ooh, Charouche.
I'm gonna shoot at them because one of them's not my friend, who just happens to be a boar. So I'm gonna change my target.
Okay.
A bonus action, change the. Oh
Also,
no!
did you
not a bonus
assume
action.
Ammo's oral percussion? How do you know she doesn't have ear timpanis or ear cymbals? Why do they have to be eardrums? See, now you're a percussionist.
And I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
I have ear snares.
I'm gonna miss on that one.
Ear triangles. Ear
That's a
maracas.
I
Is this
have
me or the
ear
worm being shot?
xylophones.
The
It's
worm.
the worm.
Your jaw
And that
hard.
completes my target.
Okay.
I have ear
Buckle.
xylophones, not eardrums.
All right. Well, worm's biting on me, huh? So
You can like strength to pull it off,
oh, all right.
or you can just whack at it, or try to.
Yeah, I haven't acted very intelligently so far, so instead I will be. Which apparently I missed the first one because I'm fucking fantastic.
You like hit it, but natural armor of its like rocky shell.
Okay. And it's probably a funny angle to hit with tusks, so here's just another punch hit. Oh, good. Great.
You hit us easily, and then
That
this
completes
thing,
everything.
a much larger target.
Yeah, much larger target, which I cannot hit.
Okay. It is puking acid onto you to try and dissolve you to make you easier to swallow.
Oh, fun.
And you can roll Constitution for half. Okay, you take half.
Wow.
And Ewok, it is not happy with you because you shot at it, so it's using its stinger to, like,
But I
another hole
missed.
comes up.
I missed.
One hit. You hit it.
Nuh-uh.
It's flailing its tail at you.
I'm waving my hands at you.
Did that hit?
No,
Oh, okay.
because now I have like 9 shields on me.
And I need you to make a Constitution save. You are paralyzed.
Just
Cool.
emotionally or physically?
Just physically, like you're still there inside. You just feel like your body's not moving, like sleep paralysis.
Gee, thanks.
No problem.
Great.
And it got you like right in the side. It sort of gave you like a piercing.
At least I got chicken.
Warwick.
Continue wish bolting.
Okay.
I can
I have an idea for my turn, but it'll be
remember
up to
that
you,
I'm going
Trip,
to do
if
that and
it's
just
a
have
thing.
it set up beforehand. 6 damage. Yay.
Yay. Does that complete your turn?
Yes.
Hellhammer.
Delay at the ready. Like I said,
Okay.
I'm just gonna let them fight it out. Not my chan, not my problem.
Ammo bird.
Can I fly directly over the big worm? Still really far up, but like position myself over it and force an
Sure.
egg out onto its head.
Roll Constitution.
I'd like to use my plus 16 to any d20 roll on this.
Sure.
Nice.
Yes! So it's actually
You force
a
out an
27.
egg.
Yes!
Oh. Roll a D100.
Yes!
You laid a fireball egg, so when it hits the thing's head, it explodes in a fireball.
The fuck? Cool. I didn't
So
know I could do that.
you can't. It was the festive bonus.
Oh, okay. Sweet. I think I remember to delete that out of my inventory. Why don't I do that right now?
And it takes 26.
Yes!
And Buckle roll dexterity. You also take 26.
Oh no.
Haha.
But I got most of your
Well,
hair.
I mean, I got the worm. Wasn't expecting that.
If it... Is Scruffles dotting to the egg?
No.
No, sorry
Oh.
for the typing. It was
It's
to
okay.
Don't get
Actually,
sidetracked.
this is-
Just run the game trip.
Ooh, Charouche. Constitution save. See if you wake up.
I don't get up.
You can't wake up.
Can't wake up inside.
No, you're awake on the inside. You can't wake up outside.
Oh.
Unless you want it to be the other way around, where your body can move. And it's like quapping around, like rolling.
Try urinating
Around.
in Morse
And you're
code.
just asleep.
Clopping around. Nice.
Hey, you never know. Somebody might notice the pattern.
Buckle.
Many a day was saved by someone's ability to urinate in Morse code. You don't know.
All right.
It
I'm
takes a
gonna
lot of
try
practice. Very good muscle control.
Does that crack the worm?
Yeah. Right on its stupid head.
There we go. That's on its stupid head. And now I'm going to gore it with some tusks because...
I have no recollection of that, Scruffles.
That's a hit.
All right. So total of 20. And I'm just going to be clobbering and snorting and whining and probably still looking for truffles every once in a while.
Okay. Roll perception. You smell a truffle right under where the worm came out of.
Excellent. And obviously it's a Scruffles truffle, right?
Yeah.
Ew.
And it's like glowing, like sort of floating there glowing. Like if it was like if you had it and you dropped it, it wouldn't hit the ground, like it might go down low and go whoop.
Okay.
Are you gonna use your interaction?
Nope. That'll be the victory truffle.
Oh. You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not gonna buy any meta info.
Meta info. Warwick.
Fata! I had it ready this time.
5 more damage. Which bolt?
That one.
That makes turn number 4.
Okay. Hellhammer's on delay.
Mm-hmm.
Ammo.
And I do not wish to take it. Like I said, just keeping an eye, standing on guard,
Can I try and lay
letting
another
them work
egg?
it out.
My
Constitution.
character wouldn't know that I can't lay another fireball egg, but I can sure try. Aww. I grunt and I strain and nothing comes out.
You poop a little. Or whatever. Poop. Like bird fart. Now I need you to roll a D100.
Oh god. What for this time? It's a lot of 5s.
It landed on Buckle's shoulder.
Here you go, have some bird poop from my cloaca.
Ooh, Charouche.
Could you cork that thing up? It's caused all manner of problems this campaign.
I don't
You
know
wake
why
up,
I like that word so
And
much.
your body is like rolling downhill.
I beg of
I
you,
stop
receive my
rolling
cloacal
downhill?
gift.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal myself
Okay.
at level 2.
Anything else?
That completes my fucking turn.
I didn't know if you were moving.
Why don't you ever move?
Buckle.
Ewok never moves.
I don't.
That was
Hence
fast.
why I'm like this.
All right, let's do a repeat. Oh, God damn it, son of a...
That's a miss. Armor takes damage. Some rocks fall off.
There we go.
That's a hit.
Jesus Christ. I do less than the goddamn monk and the stupid paladin there.
Hey,
is.
who you calling stupid?
You,
They-
with your take 500 damage. Well, I'm out of the fight.
Okay,
Wait,
Doctor.
take 40 more.
Doctor, I'm huge all of a sudden, and I have a fucking serious case of the underbite.
What? No, boars have an overbite at best.
No, they have an underbite because the tusks are on the lower jaw. Right?
Well, I'm googling right now. Boar mouth. It's gonna
Yeah.
be bad.
Get your
Well,
board
they were
mouth
on the
guards.
top. Like Pumbaa has his tusks on the top. They go like.
Actually, it
thought
doesn't
they
look
came
like they
out
have
the
an under or overbite. They look pretty well aligned. Huh. The more you know.
Does that complete your turn, Buckle?
It does, because I'm still grappled and being dissolved.
No, you're not grappled anymore.
Oh.
You hit it off. You guys are going on a second date now.
Excellent. Yes. Turn is complete.
No truffle. Everyone roll perception.
No, it looks like boars have tusks on the top and the bottom.
Me as well. Or no?
Yeah.
Me as well.
Not Buckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're
Ewok,
talking
you
about.
notice
Emma.
another
I have
ammo.
like ones up here and ones that come out the bottom.
Ewok and Ammo notice
Oh.
another trembling, and Calfear, you're like in a tunnel. Like one of the scales is like over you.
Hmm.
Do I have enough time to alert the party that we might have another worm?
Yes.
I alert the party that we might have another worm.
Okay.
Well,
Warwick.
shit.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the witch bolt. Because that kind of sucks. And... Ammo, you're like 100 feet up in the air, right?
Yes.
Alright, good. Because I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Ball or
Somewhere
bolt?
around... Ball. Sorry.
Okay.
Somewhere around this area so that it only hits these two.
Okay.
And...
But yes, I'm really far up in the air,
Yata.
so it shouldn't hit me.
The worm saves. Buckle dexterity save.
So worm takes half.
Oh no.
So 11.
I take the whole thing.
Kind of assholes. Hellhammer.
I'm going to attack the worm with a longbow.
Okay.
Because I can. Or not. I'll
That's a
try
miss.
again. Nope. This isn't... I don't really do this, usually. I was like very awkwardly like trying to shoot arrows.
You're like aiming at it, and you let go, and the arrow like just goes like not straight in it.
I guess I'm sort of shooting in the direction. I'm shooting in the same cardinal direction as the enemies.
You're getting there.
Yeah, I mean, the second shot was better. And that completes my turn.
Ammo bird.
I'm gonna try to lay another egg on the worm as a distraction.
Constitution.
Because why not? Oh?
Didn't quite have another egg in you. But you poop more, so roll another D100. Highs, buckle, lows, the bird. Or worm. It lands on the worm.
Yay! I pooped on the worm. Take
Good
that.
job.
That's how I feel about you. You're a piece of shit.
Oh.
What? The worm. Not you. The worm.
You should have clarified that, Ammo.
It's too late. I had a knife right here.
I thought that was clear, that when the shit landed on the worm, you know, it's a
I
piece of shit.
am the worm, Ammo.
Now you're just controlling the worm.
All right, well, let's keep it
Ooch,
moving,
ooch.
you piece of shit. Ha!
I
Take
am
that.
going
God damn it.
to. I'm not in
Death
threatened
notice.
range of it or anything, am I?
Yes.
I am.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna nimble feet my ass away from it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna shoot it, the worm.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna miss it that time.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna shoot it.
That's a hit. For 6. 9.
9.
Buckle's turn. Hit. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey, Buckle, why does your
Oh.
werebore have white knuckles? Did you guys see that?
Bitch, I don't know.
I do now.
Roll it, Buckle.
Why you white knuckling, bro?
That's not. Hold on.
Jeez, Thug, you can't just ask why someone's knuckles is white.
Roll 1d0.
Yeah, I don't
Zero.
see color, Thug.
Well, they're more of a
3
gray,
times
really.
damage.
3 times damage. Oh, mother. Okay. Well, so what's that? 18d6?
No.
No, sorry, 9d6.
Math.
I was doing the. I was multiplying the 6. So, so that is a full-on just gore strike, getting in there with tusks and shaking around and shit.
Buckle's got to be that guy at the table, like, it seems like I've run out of D6s.
I'm gonna sneak
Can
attack.
I
Can I borrow
borrow
everyone's
some of
d6?
yours?
I had a friend like that in college. I'm gonna sneak attack. I have to roll 300 d6. Just fuck off. Just get out. Stupid 3.5. Sneak attack.
Just go buy more.
My
dice,
turn is
asshole.
complete.
How about instead of spending the next 15 minutes trying to find all these D6s, the rest of us just jump down a flight of stairs and we call it even?
Yeah.
Akatashi, roll initiative, cuz. That's not right.
Whoa. What?
Oh shit!
Two
We gotta
ammo
fight
birds,
ourselves.
2 hellhammers. What? Yup.
You're welcome, everybody. I just cloned you all.
What?
Oh,
Well,
and me.
let's
Oh,
roll with
jeez.
this.
I'm okay
Doppelganger
with there being-
fight.
Is this future us? You shouldn't have fought the elementalists.
We just caught ourselves outside. How about that?
How about that?
What?
Yup. Yup.
Hellhammer, roll a Constitution save.
So the audience
He
they're
dies
all
of a
hoes.
heart attack.
Can I take a shit?
Why would
on
I
that
have a
girl's
heart
head,
attack?
too?
Because you're making dumb memes more popular than they should.
That's not true.
It just. What? That shouldn't be spread.
That's like
the-
your
She's
opinion,
like a
man.
cancer of society.
Exactly,
She's a
Ammo.
bright shining star. You stop that language.
You do realize that people like you are half the reason why it's being spread so widely, right?
How about that?
I mean,
I don't think that's an example of the Streisand effect at all, but okay.
why does this keep going to the front? To the back with you. Kelfir appears, riding a not rocky looking worm, and the worm looks pissed. And the worm is attacking the other worm.
What?
Worm fight!
That's a hit.
I know, right, Nog?
For 20. It like eats a big chunk out of it. And I guess Kelfir can go for this turn.
I'm gonna.
I'm sorry, God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought for some reason I thought Trip was saying that, so I was like, "Oh, should I wait?" I'll just like quickly talk to the worm and tell the worm that that the party might attack him, so he needs to leave as soon as he's done,
Okay.
or get out of sight. And then I'm gonna like just look at this giant werebore and be like, yell over to everyone, "Where did this thing come from?" And I'm gonna.
The ground.
No, my goal should be clear. Okay, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna jump off of my worm when it attacks and try and jump onto the back of the other worm.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Yeah. Are you also trying to like stab into it?
I'm mainly trying to get like I'm going to after, but it's more to just get to a place where I can hit it.
Okay. Roll acrobatics. You land on it.
All right, and now I'm gonna hit it and like
Okay.
I don't know, try and hit it in like a weak spot behind one of the like under one of the scales or something.
Okay.
You know what? I might as well spice it up a little bit since I'm breaking out the new weapon. So I'm going to attack it. Do I have normal roll or advantage right now? I don't know about the worm, so it's up to you.
Advantage because it's outnumbered.
All right. So we're going to
Poor worm.
come on, Firefox. Okay. We're gonna attack it. That.
It's a hit.
And it's going to get. Actually, hold on. It has to make a. Oh, I have to do something too. I have to make a wisdom save.
I do?
I do.
Oh.
Yep. I have to.
Yup.
All right.
Yeah, you
It's
passed.
only a 10.
It does tell.
Okay. Yeah, the DC is only 10 for that, and that part's for me, and now it has to make a. Oh no! Oh, what is it? Saving. It just says saving throw. It must be the same thing. Yeah, the wisdom DC 10. Yeah, because it says just must also make a saving throw.
It fails.
Okay. Nothing happens yet, just noted. And
But-
it's getting.
Okay, I'll let you go.
That's okay, yeah. That right there. So it takes an additional 2d8 necrotic damage. And I'm in the air, so I don't know how you want to do that, and there's nothing alive around us anyway, but everything.
Flavor it.
Oh,
It's dead.
okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm basically just sticking both of the scimitars in the back of its head and just cutting it straight off. And when I do it, the whole like blade in my entire arm, like around the arm, well, yeah, both of them because it's the scimitars.
Mm-hmm.
Around both of my arms, it just is like really like a deep purple glow, like smoky almost, like purple glow.
Kill Steel.
Yep.
Show
That's
up at the
exactly what
last
just happened.
second.
And its body rots away and dies.
Also,
As it's rotting
Akatashi,
away,
you
the
said-
other worm like tackles it and like takes its body down a tunnel, and the two worms disappear.
I'm just
Also,
gonna say bye to the
Akatashi,
worm
you
as it
said-
leaves.
You said deep purple and smoky, and you didn't go for the smoke on the water reference.
Fire
Fire in the sky.
An
I was expecting
animal
somebody
in
else
the
to fill that in.
sky.
Well, you just hush. Hush.
Yeah, yep.
Sorry. I'll
No,
see
that was
myself
good.
out.
But yeah, now I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna like take my cloak off. I don't have that cloak on anymore, so my
Mhm.
little like weird looking bug butt is very visible.
Well,
Because
like
now Kelfier's proud.
you have your pants on.
Yeah, but didn't you say it was visible? Like it was
No,
above
you had to
my
like
pants?
pull it, but
Okay, all right, yeah. I won't have my cloak on though, so it'd be a little weird little bulge. Probably
and
wouldn't look right.
it looked like something fell off your worm as it dived down. But we're still not done yet. Hellhammer.
Um, gonna go back to the mall. MAUL. And wait. Stand at the ready. See what
Okay.
Boreface is gonna do. And see what Boris the Bullet Dodger is gonna do. Because he dodges bullets, Abby.
Warwick.
He's fucking squeaking!
Gonna go with a firebolt this time. What the?
That hits.
Man, I'm rolling shit for damage tonight. That's all I'm doing.
Buckle, whisper me your health. Hard whisper.
It's 15. Ah.
What?
Okay. Kelfier. Muted.
Yep.
Yep.
Nope, I
Definitely
was muted, so definitely nobody responded. Did anybody respond when I said, where did that thing come from? No? Okay, I'm going to
Where
attack
did
him.
that thing go?
Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I will... Yeah, I'm just gonna go attack him.
Okay.
One, and then I have to make...
That's a miss.
Okay, let me make sure if I have to do that when it misses or not. Okay, no, I don't. Alright, and then I will attack again. Hit? Okay. Yeah, you have to make a wisdom save with a DC of 10. And so do I. I'm good. You're good.
They're both good.
And that's my turn.
Ooch-roosh.
Utrush is very stubborn,
Mm-hmm.
and he sees that. Does he see that he's hurt? Does he like?
Oh
hurt at
yeah,
all?
he's bloody. Cuts everywhere.
Now I want to try to tame him again.
Okay.
Animal handling
Yes.
disadvantage.
This time advantage because he's really low health.
Buckle you mine.
Boo!
Okay, now Buckle, you roll charisma.
Don't you roll good?
Everything's a little less red when looking at Ewok.
But I'm not looking at Ewok.
Well, he got your attention with the animal handling.
No, I didn't. Less
Like-
red.
Like Nagrak's consciousness might be coming to the like you know how Hulk like
Scarlet Witch is singing him a song.
yeah,
Got it.
kind of like that.
Okay.
Okay. Bird.
I'm just gonna stay really high up in the air because I'm very, very close to death.
Mhm.
So I don't want to get involved. I'm
Okay.
just gonna stay up here.
Now it's Buckle's turn.
Who is this little gnat who is swinging at me that just rode up and killed my worm? $20 damage. It's a combination of tusks and just.
If the second hit's a 9, it doesn't hit me.
Oh, sorry.
So
Oh,
just
I
8.
thought, yep, just 8.
Okay.
I read it as 19, sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay. Hellhammer.
Standing at the ready.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I'm seeing him attack Kelfier, right?
Yeah.
All right, then sit.
Animal handling with disadvantage?
No, I'm hitting him.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were telling him to sit.
I am, but also hitting him with a maul while doing
Oh.
so.
He's gonna force him to sit.
Right. No biscuits. So what is that give
3
me?
times damage.
Nice. Hold. Okay, so that's 5. And so total of 32 damage on that one. Also, I'd like to say I'm going for a KO.
Oh, okay.
I still got another hit to do too. Or, well, another attack to make.
That one knocked him out.
Okay. Does he shrink back down? Is he chill?
Kelfier. Hold on.
Walk up and hit him in the back of the head with the maul and sit. Good boy.
Hellhammer is low as Kelfier is high. Okay, roll a dexterity save, Thog.
Can't touch this.
You just make it out of him going "Ooh," and falling back on top of you. But he is not changed it. He's just asleep. Like, or KO'd. Because the moon's still.
I'm gonna give Hellhammer a really weird look because I've never seen him knock anything out. He always just kills him. So I'd be
I'll
like,
just point at it and say, Snagrax.
I'll just nod along and be like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Should probably tie him up. Or something. Or kill him. I don't know. You guys figure it out.
I don't have any rope.
Gonna say combat's ended while he's KO'd.
I'm gonna go over there and pet him.
It's It's very coarse.
So Nagrax has it. No, I'm just kidding. Goofing around because your token's on the map.
All right, so I'm just gonna ask everybody, like, when did this happen?
I point at the moon.
Oh,
Perception checks. While he's looking at the moon.
There's sand.
We like 5.
wow.
Ammo perception.
You know why we do that? Because we have 5 fingers. Which we're all looking at.
Hey,
Yep.
look, if I stick my face in the sand, it looks
Hey guys,
like my
I
face.
just noticed we all have the same number of digits on our hands.
That's a moon, all right. And Ammo, you're like, from this height, the moon's slightly bigger.
Alrighty.
Yep.
I'm gonna take my bear cloak and cover up Boar Buckle's face.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to think if like that might help.
So
He stops breathing.
Okay, I will take it off.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not going to kill him.
I never said roll Arcana.
Who?
Ewok. Might have been helping.
I'll keep doing it for a little bit.
Okay. I need Nagrax to roll strength. Like your regular character. You just like punch and rip your way out of the wereboar's chest.
Catch me outside.
Weird.
How about that?
Gross.
Thank you very much, Ex Libris, for dropping a 3-2-1 for Buckle. Cash me outside. How about that? Libris
You just
decided
chest
to cash
burst.
me outside.
Out of the boar.
How about that?
You can roll perception too. You're not turning into a wereboar again.
Good.
It's no longer a full moon.
Oh, good.
Weird.
Am I covered in werebear innards?
Oh yeah. You're covered in guts and stuff.
I'm gonna just awkwardly help him start taking it off.
I was gonna do the same thing. Yep. Just start like picking off the big chunks. Like, it's pretty gross.
What happened?
I'll just go.
You went to bear. You don't remember?
You
No.
can roll an intelligence save to see if you remember any of it.
Intelligence save?
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Me not that kind of dragon.
Okay.
That was great timing for a while.
So
Nagrax,
Buckle
what do you remember?
as a
When I
boar.
was 17.
I gave him a feat where he couldn't roll ones. And then as soon as he's not a boar anymore,
Oh, of course, he's back into his
Instant
normal
amnesia.
shit-eating form.
I hate this fucking game.
Dude, it's
So
like the
I'll
game
look at him.
It's like the amount of ones that you roll, it's like the ghost of Gary Gygax wants you to be like Bitch Brian from Family Guy. Bitch Brian, did you wash my car like I asked you to? No, but I hit it with a rock. Yeah. Or Buckle.
I'm glad Nagrix is back.
Yeah,
I
when
missed
you're
him.
when you're the werebore, you roll 20s, and now that you're back as Nagrax.
Buckle, have you
One.
considered that you might be a real life cleric of a goddess of misfortune?
Explain a lot in my life. A lot of bad things.
True,
I'm good.
but you've also got a dingo, so how bad could it be?
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit down in the werebear guts and just.
Sits down
I
and
don't remember anything. Your arm's still missing, but you have the magic.
While he's sitting
Start
there,
weeping.
while he's sitting there in his own shame, I'm just gonna pick another piece of gut off of his head.
Why is there a crater over there?
I'm going to take advantage of Ammo's character placement and say, so should we tell him that he killed Lark or not?
Because I'm way up in the air, and you probably don't see me.
Yeah, he rolled
Debug.
bad perception.
Did you ask the craters, like the holes in the ground?
Yeah.
Next to us?
Warwick,
Okay,
roll
and then
deception.
Couple big
And I'll
worms.
come and land, do superhero landing.
The 3-point land.
Okay,
One fist on the ground, arm
Buckle roll insight.
out.
You think you
fully
killed
believe it.
Lark.
I'll just do that deep, ugly cry that Dustok just mentioned. Just,
That I'm about to do myself, because that's like my 5th one tonight. I didn't do them back to back like Akash did earlier, but
Can I come down and do superhero landing now?
Ammo rolled dexterity.
It's coming, Dust. It's coming.
Dexterity or dexterity save?
Let's go with a save.
Eh?
You do, like, you're about to do the superhero landing, and you, like, kind of use your wings to, like, flap right as you land and do it, land gracefully. So it didn't look like, like, you didn't hit the ground like a superhero, really, but it looked cooler, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Not all heroes punch ground.
Yeah.
just in the middle
Can
of
I do a
crying. I'm
superhero?
so happy to see you're not dead.
Can I do the superhero? The
oh wait, I
superhero
still only
hands
have.
on the
I'm
hips
back to one arm,
pose.
aren't I?
Yeah, but you still have the magical arm.
Sure, but like one half you can see through.
Yeah.
Just fucking crocodile tears here. God damn it! Fuck this game. Fuck
You
everything.
see the snot bubbling out of one nostril, spreading across your palm.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Kelfir.
It's warm in here.
Yeah.
You hear a voice in your seg like, "Hey, come over here."
In my head.
Yeah,
Do I hear from a certain direction, or?
behind the rocks.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk over there. Doop, 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 doop. As I walk past, can I like see what the worm dropped on the ground?
There's the other worm took the body away. And like
Oh, I thought
was
you said
eating
it dropped something when it was burrowing with the body.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep walking then. I'm walking behind the rock.
Okay. Does anyone do anything when you see him walking off?
No.
No, that's
I'll
normal.
ask him,
That's
where are you
not
going?
I'll just be like, I'll be right back. It's fine. I'm just going right here behind this rock.
That one always leaving.
Maybe he has to take a shit.
I would too after this. Okay.
Maybe he just likes rocks.
When you get behind the rock, there's a smaller shrouded bug guy. Like he has a cape, like hood over himself
Mhm.
and stuff. And he's like, "You want to buy some death sticks?"
What?
You
No.
want to buy some death sticks?
No, I don't want to buy any death sticks.
Oh, okay. They're actually just flyers.
Okay.
He's like, okay, are they gonna kill me?
Be like, maybe? Nope, no bug people have hurt us.
Make sure they don't kill me.
Why?
Because I'm your friend.
Says who?
He
You just tried to
points
sell
at
me death
Vale.
sticks. Oh. I'm gonna
Death
look at
sticks are
Vale.
very useful.
I'm just gonna look at Vale and see what she says to me.
She's silent.
I'll just kind of
She's
like hold the
tired.
weapon up and be like, Vale doesn't say anything about you.
You're one of us.
I'm the champion.
Yes. So
Yep.
protect me.
You
You guys want info? I got info.
Yes.
I got death sticks. I got info. I got a car.
All right, I'll tell him not to kill you if you
Watches.
come tell us
He's
the
got like
information.
another
you have.
arm comes out with a bunch of watches on it.
Yeah, I'll tell him. Okay, I'll tell him not to kill you if you come out and show us whatever info you have.
Yeah.
I'll do that as we come around the rock. I'll just be like, this bug person says he's a friend, but he has information that we might need. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with this
Also, I'm the
guy.
champion of bug people, so he's probably okay.
I
Yeah,
have
he's all hoo and
questions.
ha. Maybe I got answers.
Let's start with bug people.
Yes.
Remember that guy that led us down the stairs?
Yes.
That asked us the weird questions and then disappeared? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm their champion.
Wasn't that a fiend?
I don't know.
No,
He looked
you're
like a bug person to me.
fiend. And he's not actually talking. He's like telepathically talking to you guys. Like it goes into your head.
Sure. Because that's what the fiend does.
I'll use my divine sense. Is he a fiend?
No.
He's not a fiend.
No, he's a bug. I was pretty clear about that. He's a bug person.
Yeah.
It's okay, Negrex. You went through some tough changes. It's
You
okay.
did- You had some problems.
So, on that note, bugs of his size, physicists would say that his carapace would crush him. So why aren't you crushed?
Magic.
Oh, of course.
I'll just go.
As you can see, everything is fucked. And he like
Let's-
waves around to everything.
The sole reason for me not being crushed by my own carapace is just to piss you off.
I will just indicate the giant wereboar carcass in which I am sitting as my sign of acknowledgement that yes, everything is indeed fucked.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
you're a werebore. We get it.
I'm gonna pull another piece of intestines off of you.
And I'll say, what about this mountain that you guys were telling me about when I was back at the hill, at the hives, whatever you call them, wherever you live.
The hive. He's preparing. Well, him and Imax, and he points over at the volcano. They're preparing the world for the end.
Okay, so we should stop them.
He looks at you like, you stupid?
I'll be like, okay, one more question that the other guy didn't answer. Is it the whole mountain? Just point at the mountain.
Yes.
Let's just like look at Vale and be like, how am I supposed to cut a mountain?
You're not supposed to cut the mountain.
That's why you're here. Give me more information.
Yeah.
I'll just go like,
You see all this? And he
Yep.
points around everything again. He's like, you want some death sticks? I got death sticks. Okay.
Just
The
no.
end is coming, and you guys are helping it.
So don't stop the mountain.
End is nigh.
No.
Stop the mountain? Okay.
And he like points up at the sky. That's why there's no stars. It's coming.
End is nigh.
And I'll just still look pretty confused and be like, so what am I supposed to do?
You have to protect the world.
How do we do that?
What she said.
If we killed this world, what makes you think we can't kill whatever's coming to attack it?
It wants the world dead. You're helping it.
All right, who
It wants
who do we
us
kill?
all dead.
We just
You
gotta
gotta
watch the
work
world
with the
burn.
princes.
And I'll tell Hellhammer, be like, come here. They were talking about killing things.
All right. Who needs killing what?
You want some death sticks? You look like you need some death sticks.
Shut
He
up.
says to Hellhammer.
I'm just gonna look at him and go,
The-
one more time with these death sticks, and I'm gonna kill you.
He's like,
Didn't we kill the princess?
no. You killed two of the summoners.
Oh, okay.
They're very useful. He picks one up. It's just a road flare, and he like turns it on and throws it. He's like, see? Very useful. Death stick.
I'll just look
Burn
at him
for
and say,
hours.
okay, how much?
Well, one's about 4 centipedes.
Just be like, I'm your champion. Can I just have them all?
That's
Or
not
half?
how I do business.
What? I'm supposed to protect you? And you won't
You're
even.
not gonna
you-
protect me with the death stick.
You just
At
said
this
they were
point, I
very
walk
useful.
away.
Just bickering with this bug person.
I've already heard too much. I don't care about any of this. I just walk away.
Wait, can he walk away, or is he just talking to all of us in our heads anyway?
Kinda. It's like coming out of him, like, like
Well, I
radio
can still
signals.
walk away. I mean, unless he's physically trying
Oh, yeah,
to stop
yeah.
me, which
right.
you're welcome to try.
I don't care. Okay, so I'm gonna say, I'm gonna like hold him by the shoulders and be like, what am I like gently, not like threateningly, be like, what am I supposed to do?
You gotta get the princes here to prepare the world for that. And he just points to the sky at black nothingness.
What is that? And I'll point right where he pointed.
It's nothing and everything. It's hunger. It's fear.
So it's bad. How can we kill it then?
You can't kill it.
nothing.
You have to stop it.
There's no killing what can't be killed.
Okay, so how do we get the other guys here? How do we get and I point at the mountain, like those guys. How do we get them here?
Well, those ones are already here.
Yeah, the other ones.
I don't know. We came with him, and he points at the mountain. Do I look like a fish, motherfucker?
So maybe I should go ask the mountain.
What? How's the mountain gonna get fish people here?
What? Just gonna like shake my head. Be like, do you have any other useful information, or is this it? If not, I'm going to the mountain.
The mountain can't get them here.
You don't know how to get him here, and I don't know how to get him here. Who does?
He like looks you guys over. Well, you sure as hell killed the people that did. Because
Yeah,
someone has drowned, someone has wind vein.
We're gonna move past that and figure out solutions of how we're gonna stop this. Then we'll pretend that didn't happen.
You gotta open portals to their planes.
So you're like, I have no clue how to do that.
Warwick, do you know how to do that? That seems in, your wheelhouse.
You would be wrong.
So we're back to who do I ask to figure out how to do this? Maybe the queen? Will she know?
Queen won't know.
Okay,
Because we
who's gonna
came
know?
from the Earth realm. You gotta open portals to the water and the air. The whole planet's out of balance now.
So we got to go back down there and open up a portal. Up there? We got to go back in that place and open up a portal.
The place had nothing to do with it. The power's in
can't help?
that, and he points at Drown. And
Oh.
that, and he points at Wind Vein.
Oh,
Oh. Good thing we kept them.
all right.
So what do we do?
What do we do?
How do we use them? To do that? Would
I'm gonna
the-
take
would the
out Wind
mountain
Vein
know?
and hold it,
Abracadabra.
Mhm.
and
Nothing.
what's one of the other ones?
Drown.
Who's got the other one?
I think Hellhammer has it.
I'll hold it up.
I'm gonna ask the bug guy if he what are the names? What are these princes' names?
So you got Organok, he points at the mountain. Imax, he points at the volcano. And then you got Yasabin in the air realm trapped. And you got, what's the water bitch's name? She's just like a giant wave. I don't remember. Water and
gonna
Earth don't
try
get
and-
along too well.
I'm gonna try and touch the tip of the Wind Vein to the drown.
Doesn't do anything.
I say abracadabra.
Portal, arise! Arise, portal!
What's he doing?
I'll roll Arcana.
I'll say no one knows how to get these portals open. He's trying to get a portal open.
Maybe
I'm
they
shaking
need
it.
to be in the temples of the elements in order to work.
We're like, this guy just said the place didn't have anything to do with it.
You gotta find the people that know how to do it.
So where are they?
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta find them.
You don't have very many answers at all.
We're in the middle of the desert.
Your
Was it
information's pretty
maybe
shoddy.
The people that walked by earlier when we were taking a rest?
No, they're slaves to the bitch queen. They're
Wait.
going north.
The bitch queen.
Wait, who's that? Who's this other? What queen now?
He's talking about the female
water.
wave water. It's
No,
really
not her.
meta.
They're servants of undeath.
Is that one of the four?
No.
Thank you for the follow,
Maybe
Persephone.
she would know.
She doesn't seem like a nice person.
You guys
Got
been
slaves.
helping her. Bring that here.
We don't know
Points to
her.
the sky. You don't have to know her to help her.
He has a point.
Who would know how to open these portals? Just like thinking to myself, like ignoring the bug now.
Well, the other cults. I don't know why you guys call them cults. They're trying to save the world.
Hey, you call them
Might be able
cults.
to help. It's what you guys call them. If I called them what they're supposed to be, it wouldn't make any sense. You'd be like, what's that? And ask me more goddamn questions.
What are they supposed to be called? I don't want to walk up and call them a cult and
The
then get mad at me.
orders.
The orders. Okay. Okay. So maybe we should go back and ask them.
Maybe. They might not
I'm
be
still-
happy since you killed off the other two summoners.
Thank you for the follow.
Someone's
That's
got
right.
to take their place.
I'll just go. Maybe them.
And he's like sitting there thinking, like pulling on his like little mandibles, and he's like, "This one might be able to take the place of the air summoner," and points at Ammo. He's like, "There's something about her that's quite off. She's not from here, and
Gee, thanks.
Let's go. Can't be me. I'm the bug people champion.
now you're Earth.
I am from the plane of air.
This one be fire, and he's missing an arm. I guess the one that holds him drown could be the water summoner, but you gotta go learn."
What's this Pathfinder now?
I look back and forth at all the other like party members, and I'm like,
Let's go. Yeah, he kind of left you out, didn't he?
No, you're not left out. You're just lesser elements. Like this one's the forest, and he points at Utrush, and you're like astral and star crap.
Do I get the idea that this guy has information, but he's just being difficult, or he really just doesn't have any further information?
He did just give us a little bit right now,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that was a lie or not.
I've been asleep for
starting to
millennia.
crap.
Everything's a bit janky.
Well, then allow me to jog your memory. Have you ever heard of a god called Baal?
Definitely not as powerful as the forces of nature. And
Well-
that.
We'll see about that. Well, you see, the thing about Baal and his followers is I'm required to murder something at least once every 24 hours, and the clock's ticking. So, unless you give me something else to kill, it's gonna be you, big guy.
I'm just gonna.
Intimidation,
whisper.
I guess?
Killing's what got us into this situation.
I roll a
I'm just gonna
goddamn
whisper.
intimidation. Very intimidating.
Oh.
Yes, you're very scary.
So, tell me where I need to go next.
I don't know exactly where you need to go next.
Which of the other two that are left are going to be more apt to help us? Or which one's closer? Probably closer. Which one's closer?
That one moves a lot.
Which is better for helping the world? Which is less of a
Iron's
walk?
angry. Mm,
Yeah, basically.
It's really a
Which
crapshoot.
one's convenient?
Give us some directions. We got to know where to go.
You're gonna have to get in. Like, you gotta befriend them, and I don't know how you're gonna do that.
Do they not like the Bug People champion?
No, they might like you, but you also did sort of screw the world over.
I'll just tell them I didn't know I was the Bug People champion yet. Done. Let's do this.
Can't go around aimlessly killing every person just because, oh, they're trying to save the world.
Just watch us.
I mean, we could, and we did, but we're not gonna now. So
Why were they wrecking parts of the world that they were saving?
Because they're weak and need to be stronger.
Sounds like a dumb plan.
So they're gonna break the world to save it?
Yes, it needs to be reformatted
Hmm.
to fit your television screen.
Well,
I start walking away towards
Let's go
the
somewhere.
volcano or the mountain, whichever looks closer.
yeah. Yeah, probably the mountain. I'll just say we should go towards the mountain since they apparently won't hate me.
Yes, great, good, grand. Mountain it is. We go to the mountain.
Oh,
I start
Sounds
walking
like I'll have
towards the
friends in the
mountain.
volcano.
Yeah, let's go to the mountain. I, for one, do not believe a word of this whole "this is our fault" crap.
I could give a shit either way.
They could have sent out like a telegram or something, couldn't they have? You know,
Yeah.
something.
Would've been helpful.
Messengers, maybe, just to let everyone know.
Like, oh hey, we're gonna break the world a little bit, but it's to save it.
Yeah. Would it really have hurt? Maybe less people would have died. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
It really seems kind of
Evacuated a
callous.
little bit.
Yeah,
perception.
Extra
Exactly,
credit in my
who-
book.
Who were they trying to save anyway? All the people they didn't drown?
or burn, or blew away. Certainly, some of those people blew away. All of us doing perception.
Calfir, the bug guy, disappeared when you guys turned towards
Okay.
the mountain.
Just look around and be like, that guy was really weird.
He left his death sticks.
Yes, and extremely
I'm taking 'em.
unhelpful.
How many?
6.
Okay.
They're just road flares.
He
They
thought
can
they were pretty
cauterize a
impressive.
wound with that?
And Trip, speaking of insects, the male cicada is the loudest insect in the world. Their sound can reach 120 decibels. By comparison, a jackhammer breaking concrete is 100 to 120 decibels.
They're
I
loud as
believe
hell.
Cicadas are fucking loud and annoying.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We get them a
And it
lot.
only takes, like, what, 90 to do damage to the eardrums?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like 80, 90. 90, you're kind of pushing it. But like hair dryers get up to like 60, 75. Maybe not some of like the newer ones, but
I'll be right back.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Filler.
Real quick, was that what the worm dropped? Like him?
Yeah.
Okay.
that guy was extremely unhelpful. And I don't
Yeah.
want to see him again.
He gave us some really weird information. He didn't really tell us. He told us some things, but I didn't like the way he told them to me.
I didn't like his
The oth-
face.
The other bug people were helpful. They did this in a holdout veil. Like, this used to be a big, long weapon that I couldn't use. Now I can use it.
Not a spoiler, but if you've seen season 6 of The Walking Dead, which isn't this most recent season, but the season before that, remember the blonde doctor chick
Yeah,
with the glasses?
yeah. Who has something very unfortunate happen to her?
Right. But the part where she's telling Daryl, like, she wants him to go out and find, like, a soda or something, and he does, like, she's like, it's no big deal, and he does that, like, oh yeah, like, pantomimes, like, the little hand wave. Like, that's basically what Hellhammer does. It's like, oh yeah, it's great. Why am I looking at this? Does it...
I'm still so happy
What am I
that I
looking
just don't
at?
care. Oh, it's two. So before, the big weapon that I had was a two-handed glaive. I couldn't even use it. Like, had a hard time swinging it around and stuff. And now it's two scimitars that look like my other ones, but they have the same. They're very like ornamental. They look very like.
Yeah, they look
like
fancy.
Yeah, they look really fancy. Yeah. Very fancy.
Nice.
I think to you guys, it looks like it's like radiant, like it's bright and like clean and just looks brand new.
Yeah, almost like it's glowing, but it's not.
Yeah, almost glowing.
How you doing, Sippy?
Wait till Buckle gets back. So you guys can art.
Lark
Talk.
isn't that impressed because she uses her fists instead of weapons, so she's like, that's a couple of shiny things you got there.
And then I'll explain again that I'm the bug people champion, and I don't really know what it means, but they all like me. I think they might give us stuff if we run across him again. Maybe not that guy. He was weird.
I like to eat bugs.
They walked me in, and I talked to the queen, and she was really big and laid a bunch of eggs, and then they fixed my sword, and then I rode a worm back, because that was my first job, I guess, as champion.
It was unnatural. The sort of zombie
Right.
worm.
Yeah, they said that something had happened to the worm's mate, and that I needed to help the worm either lay it to rest or find its mate.
Mm-hmm. Buckle's back now. Everyone take 1,000 experience for ending a chapter.
Yay.
Ding, 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 ding.
And as you guys are walking towards the
I
mountain,
leveled.
it gets up.
What do you mean gets
Nice.
up?
Can do
I
my
knew it
level
was the
stuff?
whole mountain.
Like, the mountain part is just like part of its back, and it like is a titan. It just gets up.
Wait, what level are you now, Emma?
I am level 6.
You have 14,000 experience?
Mm-hmm.
Weren't you just
Oh.
saying earlier that you
Yeah.
had 1,500 like us?
What?
How did you get 14,000 experience?
I was at 13,000. That's why I was like, I don't know where I should be, and then you guys were a little bit lower, and I was like, okay, I guess I must have gotten experience then.
Oh.
Ewok and Buckle should be caught up to her. Like, give or
I'm at
take
1100.
Well,
Yeah,
think
I'm
about it.
1100 as well.
Think about this logically. Akatashi has missed sessions. Ammo really hasn't. Buckles missed 1 or 2.
I've missed
DP's got a
one.
new character, I've got a new character, and Ewok's
Yeah,
missed a
I've-
couple sessions.
I've got a
so-
I've
new
missed one
character,
session.
and
I haven't
I'm
missed
at
any princes.
12,000 right now. So you should definitely have more than 11,000.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
been
about right.
Forgetting to keep track of it.
End of the chapter, Ewok and Buckle go to Ammo's XP. And then how far away are Akatoshi, DP,
I
and
had
Dog?
14,082. 14082.
I'm just under 13k.
Same here.
Okay. What about you?
I'm at
Edward?
4,900. I missed the big XP ones.
Oh. Yeah, well, you got an OP weapon, so it's okay. So, Ewok and Buckle should have dinged, right?
Not
Okay.
necessarily.
How were we determining hit points again? I always forget.
Half plus 1 plus con.
Okay.
So you take half your hit
Alright.
die, add 1, add your con modifier.
Okay.
Anything, I feel like Buckle should be ahead because I gave him the most bonus XP. Whatever, you're supposed to be level 6 anyway.
Okay, I'll bump.
Like
the-
every temple is supposed to give you guys a level.
Okay, I'll just go 14 flat.
Okay.
So
You guys are heading towards the mountain that got up. And that's the end/beginning of this chapter.
alright.
I'm going to be super excited because I was right about the whole mountain. Because nobody would answer me. None of those bug people would answer me.
They nodded.
No, they were just like, how's the whole mountain going to do that? I was like, I don't believe you guys.
It's a Titan.
So why are we going towards that then?
Because they'd be friendlier than the fire ones.
Sure.
You guys have to figure out how to
Seems
put the
legit.
world back in balance before it comes. Not it. Fear. You guys saw it once.
I don't believe you.
Oh, you saw it the day Akatoshi was gonna join us, but then his internet was out or something.
Like when I first joined.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
The first nightmare sequences
Yeah, I don't believe you.
when Fleeko disappeared and ran away. Or did he? Dun, dun, dun.
So, what do now?
That's it for now.
Okay. Are we taking a
That's-
break after this session?
Yeah.
Okay. So this will be the last Princes of the Apocalypse for a little while.
Because I'm basically changing everything because I don't like where the book goes.
Which is fine by me as long as it stays balanced.
Like I might use like elementals and stuff, but I don't. So the book, you guys were supposed to like pretend to join a cult, and you guys never did that. You guys just kind of walked into all the cults' houses and killed them and left.
Yeah, that
They
sounds
had all
about
these
right.
Yeah, we'll
dumb
do that.
questions, and every
You know
time
why
we
we
gave them
did
the
that?
wrong answer, they would sink us through the floor or some
Yeah,
stupid
that
shit.
too.
They were destroying lots of the world, so
They were pretty rude.
They
yeah.
were in my way.
But didn't the first one make us fight like a giant bug thingy?
No, that was
Oh,
the third
damn.
one. Remember?
Sippy coming through with a 666 says death by chocolate is the only way to kill a boar man. Summon Judi Dench.
I can heal myself now. Yes.
Nice.
And give yourself a nice pat on the back if you actually get that reference, because I guarantee you Trip has no idea who Judi Dench
Only
is.
for 18.
Sounds like a school teacher.
He should lose points for not referring to her by her title. That's all I'm saying.
Oh wow.
Same
Dane.
duties.
Oh
The Dane of
wow.
Legends.
Let's get some love up in chat, please, for Sippy Tango. All right. So, which one? How many you goobers gonna be playing Conan? Okay. How many of you goobers are like, I'm gonna be playing a lot of Conan?
I want to, because I think I'll like it.
Okay. You goobers are in charge of like figuring out server stuff, and then I'll just follow you. Sound good? Because I hate like trying to manage a server or anything like that. It's just like I don't have time for that. I don't want to run a server or anything. I just want to play the game. I just want to play the game and eat human flesh.
Yeah, I'm
Summon elder
gonna let it
gods.
install while I eat, then
Pretty
probably
reasonable.
stream it.
Awesome. Oh,
'Cause it
Dust's gonna be
was
playing
making-
Conan. All right, so, where do you guys all want to meet up? Like, do you guys want to meet up in Discord?
Yeah, I was gonna stream it after this, so
Yeah, I was gonna eat while it installed and then stream it.
Okay. You want to meet up in your Discord, Ewok? Is that cool?
yeah, we can.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just meet you guys in there then. Because I'm gonna have to take a short break. I gotta make some phone calls, late night phone calls.
I'll just be messing with the dong slider while you guys are getting ready.
Well, yeah, it's gonna take me a little while to get it installed anyway, because I haven't even started downloading it yet. I gotta wait until the stream ends, so. But yeah, I guess a bunch of us are gonna be playing Conan. So if you guys got it, you said you're gonna be streaming Ewok.
I think Trip said he's going to as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll end up hosting one of you guys. So, if you guys are interested in joining us for some Conan, that's where you'll be able to find us. So I guess we'll go through and do our shout outs and yeah, should be good to go, right? And Trip, we'll figure out what's gonna take the spot of Monday nights. For the time being, it's just gonna be like a miscellaneous night for me. Like I might do some DM workshop stuff, because there's some things that I could be working on. So don't worry, there'll still be something streamed on my channel on Monday nights. It's just not gonna be Prince's for the time being, because Trip's on my channel too much and he needs to take a break. Right, Trip?
And help me, Mom.
And help Marm. Yes. All right. So let's see.
Some ideas. When we come back, it's gonna be a whole trip made campaign.
Ooh.
Will
Okay.
it be trippy?
Oh yeah,
The
it's gonna be
trippiest.
madness.
All right. So let's start off with you, Akatashi.
Oh, right. I think my favorite part was I have so much fun RPing as Calfear in social situations because he just doesn't understand them. So it's just the best part for me. Like when the bug people are like, "Oh, you're the champion," I'm like, "Cool. What are you guys gonna do?" That's definitely my favorite part. But going to the hive like while everybody was asleep and then coming back and kill stealing on the worm and then just like waving goodbye to my worm mount that was too short lived. But
I was trying to make the bug people a bit like Calfear, like, hi. We kind of disjoint, like,
Yeah.
socially awkward.
yeah, I didn't even question it just because like, hey, these guys like me. I'm good with it. But you can follow me at the link on there for Twitch. I'll be streaming. I mean, depending on how Conan Exiles goes tonight, maybe some Conan Exiles tomorrow. If not, it'll be something else tomorrow though. WoW, maybe WoW because it's got a reset. Maybe Path of Exile just because I want to play it. Something's coming tomorrow.
Cool. And next, our arcane caster of the group, Delicious Pack.
Hello. You can catch me at the links up there in chat coming soon, maybe. Um, Finally got a new mic cable so I can stream again. I don't know what I'm gonna play though. Maybe Stardew Valley. I still
Nice.
gotta get around to play that Lost Odyssey game on
You
stream.
will end up 500 hours deep in Stardew Valley, wondering where the time went.
Yeah, I played it for like 10 hours straight
It is so
last night.
addicting.
And it was just like one of those like last minute, like right before bed. I'm like, oh, I'll buy this game. And, everyone says good things about it. I'll try it out. 10 hours later, after I was getting ready for bed, I went to bed.
Say what you will about Farmville, like that really brought into the limelight like a really, really addictive game element, which is, oh, there's always something to do. Oh, there's always something to do. Oh, my crops are ready over here. Oh, and now this is ready over there. And time is spent, and time is spent, and time is spent.
I blame Harvest Moon, which, when even did the first Harvest Moon game come out? It was a while
Like the
ago.
90s?
It
94,
was
I
for
think?
the N64.
Right, but
I
it was
think.
really like, it
No,
was really
no, the
96.
first Harvest Moon was for
Farmville
the
that-
SNES.
Yeah. First
I
Harvest
thought it
Moon was for
was-
the SNES.
Right, it's not the first time
You're
it's
right.
been done, but it really pushed it forward into like, holy crap,
96.
like we can make a lot of money off of this concept.
Well, yeah, that's when it went mainstream.
Mhm. That's what I was saying. But anyway, please continue, DP.
I was done.
Oh, all right.
Stardew Valley.
Good, fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Good, whatever, man. All right, next we've got Buckle.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah, just okay, DPG, stop yelling at me. I don't stream, don't pay attention to my links. Maybe my Twitter if you want to see me ranting and raving about people calling me old. Beyond that, I really enjoyed being a werebore and being the boss for the party. That was pretty fun. I could have had the opportunity to kill some of you, and I chose not to, and I just want you all to remember that.
I've already forgotten it.
We won't.
I wish I made it a bit more
You
buff
coulda
because
killed me,
like
but
it had
you
a lot of
missed.
health, but it didn't hit very hard.
That's good for this party though, because like
Yeah.
if you hit hard, then you're like, oh, I just one shot the tank, and now everything else falls.
I shouldn't say we won't. We may or may not, depending on how funny it is at the time.
Also, I'm not even really a
Yeah,
tank.
it's usually
Like
fine.
I'm not supposed. This character build is like not meant to be a tank at all. I just end up playing it that way because we don't really have a tank.
I'm trying to decide right now which feat to take to get me more tank oriented. Even though I tank in Divinity of Pain primarily, it doesn't really work out for me in either game because I just fucking die all the time. So who knows?
Maybe you should start making offerings to old gods. Maybe that'll turn your luck around.
Maybe. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I mean, old gods, new gods, none of them really exist. So I don't know. Maybe that's why I get once. Anyway, yeah, those are my links. Don't worry about it.
That's
So
what you
many.
guys should do. Summon an
See you on
old
Sunday.
god.
Ooh, or some voodoo, maybe some Santeria.
I'm practicing
How often do you get
Santeria.
new feats? How many, like, what levels do you get new feats on?
I'm sorry, what was that, Emma?
I said, how often do you get new feats?
You can choose one at 4th level in exchange for your ability score points. It's every 4 levels.
Okay.
So you can take the ability score increases, or you can take a feat, which again is always up to your DM. Some DMs don't like the feats, and they'll be like, nope, we're not doing feats. I
I'm just checking
personally
to
don't
make
see a
sure
problem
I'm
with
not
them, and I like
missing
how they did feats in 5th edition, where they're strong enough to be worth taking on their own, instead of being like another whole system of, oh, I have to take this feat to get that feat to get this feat to get that feat, and there's all kinds of prerequisites and, you know, make whole builds around feats. And it was supposed to be something that would flavor a character, not drive a build. And it kind of lost that in 3.5. So I like the way they're doing it in 5th edition. But anyway, Ewok, let's do your shout outs.
What up? What up?
What up?
Favorite part tonight was Buckle chest bursting out of a dead boar. That was pretty cool. Let's see. Right after this, I'll be doing some Conan with everyone else. Really, this game was not on my radar until Trip brought it up last week, and I was like, "Oh, that looks really cool." So I'll be streaming that tonight because I gotta stay up. Because tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central, I'll be starting my 24-hour celebration of streaming for 2 years on Twitch.
Nice, bro.
So.
Hey!
You did a good job.
And
Good job,
I'm
team.
too lazy to go pick them up, but the beans are back. The bean boozled, the dog food flavor, and all that nasty shit. Those are back for tomorrow. But yeah, it'll be a bunch of shenanigans to be
Nice.
had. And Variel has my link, so just make sure you follow me on Twitch and Twitter.
All right, and next we've got an Emma Bird who was streaming yesterday doing arm knitting. I didn't say anything in
Yay.
chat, but I was there. I was lurking.
Yay!
It was during the day,
And
so I like woke
after-
up mad early to watch too.
After I took it off my arm, I actually used my lightsaber to put
Oh,
stitches
nice.
so they don't fall
As
off.
like a bookmark, I guess.
Kinda.
Is there a
lot
term for
like-
that?
Crap, what's the word? There's like a thing where you thread a like extra random piece of yarn through the stitches on your work like every so often so that in case you ever drop them off your needle or something, it will only unravel to a certain point. Like if it gets to that row, it'll just stop. It'll like tighten around that piece of yarn but not unravel. I don't remember what the word for it is. There's a word for it. But yes, so I slid all of the stitches off my arm and put the lightsaber through the stitches so that I wouldn't, like, in
Wouldn't
case I
lose
need
your
to
spot.
move it, I
Gotcha.
wouldn't lose any stitches.
Nice.
So, yes, I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to finish, but I've also discovered that in the examples list of things you can stream on Twitch, creative is coloring books. So you may see some ammo coloring time sometime maybe in the future. It'll mostly be like a gather around people and just hang out and watch some coloring or do some at the same time or do whatever you want and come talk to an ammo bird.
Yeah,
Strictly
that's an interesting one for me because like on the one hand, I want to be like, what, really? But on the other hand, it seems harmless, so why not? I guess.
I mean, social eating is a thing, so why not?
Yeah,
social
I mean,
coloring?
it in the new vein of kind of Twitch is kind of getting into like an anything goes almost kind of, as long as you're sort of creative about it.
And I got a really cute coloring book the other day because I didn't know that we had them. And I actually have it on my desk right in front of me because I was coloring in it earlier. But I did not know that Tokidoki made coloring books. Look how cute it is!
Well, I was like thinking about it, I was like,
Oh,
doing a coloring book isn't really
So
necessarily so much
cute.
different than what's that thing people
Where
do
was it? Oh,
with like the interlocking pieces? Starts with
look
a
it!
P.
It's a little pepper with a devil tail and horns. Why won't the camera focus? Focus. No.
Yeah, we
maybe
can
not.
kind of see it.
But you can kind of see it. But it's so cute. I may have already finished the first page because it was all unicorns, and I may have color coordinated them. Oh, like it. So cute. I made each one its own color.
Yes, Perlers.
Because,
Thank you,
You
Scruffles.
know,
She
Me.
used to be the goth girl everyone was afraid of.
What do you mean
I
used
still
to?
liked this stuff then.
I'm afraid of ammo.
I still liked that sort of stuff then.
I'm afraid of the world.
I didn't even know this existed until like
I'm afraid I can't help it.
4 days ago.
I'm afraid I can't.
Oh, I also really like the skull muffin cupcake thing there. Oh, hey, look, it focused. Now you can see the pepper. Maybe? No? No. It only wants to
Pepper
focus
Farm
on that.
remembers.
Look at it. It's so adorable. Anyway.
Does that complete your shout outs, Ammo?
Yeah. It does.
Who did we not do? Oh, Trip. Trip, get in there, Trip. Get in there, Dooley.
Hi. I'm Trip. I'm throwing the book out the window. Not literally, but figuratively. If it wasn't a sort of expensive book, I might literally throw it out a window. But when we come back, it's gonna be insanity.
Yay!
Trip without guidelines.
Oh, dear God.
Well, some guidelines.
All of the deities help us. Please. We're gonna need it.
But I'm gonna be streaming Conan Exiles at twitch.tv/Trippenstein at Trippenstein on Twitter.
And you know,
No,
the
I go
first
live.
thing he's gonna be doing when creating a character.
Making it Slenderman.
I meant the endowment slider, you know?
Slender Man.
Why quotations? You've seen my art character. It's slender.
But now you can have a matching penis.
All right.
Yep. That's
Does
it.
that complete your shout outs, Trip?
Viva la meatballs.
Yes, I can agree
Just
with
kidding,
that.
I don't like meatballs.
What? What's wrong with you? You get a nice meatball sandwich.
I don't really like beef.
Well, you
Like
know
I
what,
like a
Trip?
steak,
Beef
but I
doesn't
don't like
you
ground
either.
beef.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't
but
like
ham
meatballs
with a good
and
glaze.
stuff.
Do you like hamburgers?
They're okay.
Yeah, he
I like
doesn't like
cheeseburgers, but like
certain things.
it's like once in a while you'll find like a really good cheeseburger, but most of the time they're just crap.
Trip's very picky.
Food here is not good.
Notice.
Don't come
Yeah,
here.
we talked about that last night, yeah.
Also,
Does that
Trip
complete your
grew
shout
up
outs, Trip?
eating his parents' cooking.
Viva la ravioli.
I like raviolis.
Ravioli is good.
I love ravioli.
Anyway, thank you all very much, everybody who came out and watched
Cheese
my
ravioli,
24-hour
not
Walking Dead marathon stream.
I really
I
want to
played
get the
through
games now.
Season 1, Season 2, 400 Days, and the beginning of Season 3, all in one sitting. I'm going to be perfectly honest, I remember very little of the beginning of Season 3, because at that point, I was deep into the realm of Momo-brainedness. So I'm going to have to replay those at some point. But it was a lot of fun. The support was incredible. The viewership was amazing, so big thanks to everybody who came out and supported. And, again, being here tonight, investing your time in my channel is a big compliment to me, so thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Everybody who donated, followed, subscribers, and of course, if you can't donate or subscribe, just being here, I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. You can follow me on Twitter to best know when I will be going to live. Tomorrow, I will be on Barrows Boys channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Heroes of Enderbor. Wednesday, I might have to take off, depending on what's going on, but I'll let you guys know one way or another, likely on Twitter. And then Thursday, we have Dawn of the Darkwalker, which is a 5th edition homebrew campaign with evil characters. So, kind of an interesting thing, and it's a bit of a play test, so it's a bit of a work in progress for me. I've never run a campaign like that before, so it's kind of a new experience for me, so kind of working out the kinks, getting things to where I'd like them to be. And then, of course, next month we've got Know You're Dead coming back, which is a zombie apocalypse survival horror that I wrote myself. And there's going to be a lot of cool things working around that, too. Might have some new t-shirt designs coming. working on some new on-screen graphics type things for the game. So once all that's set and ready, we'll be starting. Past couple times that I've done these type of streams, I've said, okay, this is the date that I'm gonna start, and I really end up not doing as great a job as I thought I could. So this is, again, gonna be starting within the next couple weeks. I don't have an exact start date yet, though. I don't want to give an exact start date yet. I kind of want to run it when it's ready. You know what I mean? So I will have a better idea within, say, the next week or two, all depending on what I can get done. Oh yeah, and in fact, Wednesday, you guys who are playing Know You're Dead, who missed last week, I'll have to get you guys into the mix. So I believe we'll be doing that on Wednesday.
You remember the part last week when I said I couldn't do it this Wednesday, right?
Yeah, but that's fine, because I'm sure we'll find another day to do it. I just want to do it in as few groups as possible. So I figured 2 or 3 would probably get the job done. All right. So yeah, that concludes my shout outs, and good job, Trip. It was a lot of fun. I like doing all that damage to Buckle. How much damage did I do to you, by the way? Like, well over 100.
Over 100, yeah.
A broken amount.
What about
Well,
me?
Hellhammer deals damage. That's kind of what he's there for.
I don't know, Ammo. You did a lot of nickel and diming, though. Thog was laying down shiny $half.
10, 9, 7, 10, 6,
Well, she gets
7.
more
Fireball
attacks
egg.
than I do, but I do more damage with the attacks that I get,
Mhm.
so it all
I
kind of
pet you.
balances out. DPS is about the same. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I will be hosting Trip when we are done, so make sure you give him a love and some follow. Trip, you're getting your stream right up. I can toss you a host, won't be a problem.
Host Ewok, because I still have to install it.
Oh, okay. I'll
And
host Ewok then, and we'll bounce it around. We'll figure it out. But I'll be around in Ewok's Discord as well, so you guys can find me there. We can do our waving thing. We can get on out of here. Eat your vegetables. Look both ways before crossing, and always bet on black. See ya.